Good morning, everyone. It's Eagle. It's match day 11 here in the Simulation Soccer Federation. It's like the good old days of the season that never happened. Saturday morning football with your cartoons. We are going to head right into this game with in-game commentary while Wink finishes his breakfast and our commentary team gets ready for the next match. So we will see you. You're right.
An ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five. So I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility. And I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
So that's got things underway. Forward it goes. Now surely. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, real big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hoists it forward. O'Reilly. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And it's got through. Great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Jay Rodriguez. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. Good ball. Gets wrestled off the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
O'Reilly. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Werner. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Up to meet it! Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that has been cleared. Back into the middle. Out to the right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Deftly done. And that has been clubbed away. They've played it short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a go. No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tries to get it forward quickly. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good interception. Keeper sends it forward. Hit into the middle. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a brilliant interception. O'Reilly. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. O'Reilly. Well weighted. Knocks it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Out to the left it goes. In comes the cross. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. O'Reilly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Jay Rodriguez. Receives it from behind. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jay Rodriguez.
we can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, that's neat. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Looks to clip it forward. Has a go! It's there! Just to pick me up the whole game needs. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Looking for space out wide. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Oh, he's not going to get that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good challenge, he just stood firm. O'Reilly tries to get it forward quickly. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That's a decent ball. And he's on, has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. That's gone a long way up and away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Danger averted for now. And he's there to hoof it away. Into the last 5 minutes. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Werner. Well positioned to make that interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cuts it out. O'Reilly. And that's sprayed out wide. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. Drilled in low. Has a pop! And the ball's come out! And with that, the final whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And there we have it. I am back, Eagle. Sorry, I had to get Elsie. Should turn the volume off of my Twitch channel. That was fun. Had to get Elsie ready for the day. Bartontown 1-0 over Akinfenwa City. Jonathan Arp in the 68th minute, as we just saw from a pass from Chad Weist. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Heading into match 2, I've got a couple other people with me today in the booth. I've got Chris Lee. Chris, how are you doing today?
It's a wonderful morning. Why am I here? Oh, right. Because we have Saturday morning soccer.
Yes, Saturday morning footy next to our cartoons and everything. And I have Wink with me. Wink, how are you?
Do I need to put some picture-in-picture anime up right now?
No, we can't. We
so
don't.
that we can watch both.
We don't want to have copyright or anything like that. We don't want to deal with that at all.
I'll just put
I'm
a
not
color filter over it. They'll never see it.
They'll never see it. Love it. I don't know if Dave is even awake yet. I saw him in the chat, but he's probably not even out of bed yet.
He's got to get some of that whiskey coffee.
He's got to get some of that whiskey in his coffee. I love it. So we're gonna head and chat about the next match 2 of the day. Hearts of Maple hosting Bossier. Chris Lee, what do you got to do if you're Bossier?
Well, Bossier, they've been an up and down team this year, and they just got to hope they're kind of on the up. They've been doing good recently, so I expect to see some good stuff. Obviously, Hearts of Maple want to take a win too, so I hope to see a good fight from both teams.
Yeah, so right now, Bossier is 5th in the table at 15 points, tied with the Bears, but -2 goal differential. Hearts, 2nd in the table, 20 points. Still 7 points behind AC Miami at the top of the table. Wink, if you're Hearts of Maple, what do you got to do today to take care of Bossier?
Not play Hearts of Maple football.
Not play Hearts of Maple football. What's that supposed to mean?
You gotta be more precise. You can't be sloppy. You gotta take a page. Either you gotta pick a team, right? You gotta pick a team to get modeled after. You gotta model after the high flying offense of Knox City, or the grind them out daggers that Miami throws, and you just gotta go with it. I feel like Bossier has always had their identity. I don't feel like Hearts of Maple does. Not yet.
Not yet. I like it. It's okay. I can say some fun things, but I'll hold off until later. I'll be.
I'll reserve my fun things until match 2.
Oh, exactly. No worries there. It's all good. All good here. Yeah. So Hearts, Bossier. It's going to be interesting though this week in the Simulation Soccer Federation, where if you are new to the stream, this is the Simulation Soccer Federation. As I said, we are an AI versus AI simulation league where you create a player and watch him play on the pitch. A lot of players this week have become 2-star players in the league. They have earned specializations. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. And these are 2 teams that have a lot of players that have earned specializations this week. Wink, let's head out to the pitch. You might actually did we do game plan on both sides? We all good there?
Well, you didn't have a game plan?
No, I'm talking about Bossier's side though. That's what I was talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to wear your 4s? I kind of want to put Bossier in their 4s.
You can wear my 4. I can wear my 4s. It's fine.
I haven't seen Bossier's 4s yet on the pitch.
Oh, I mean, well, if you want to put ours in our thirds.
You want to go thirds?
Yeah, we'll do thirds. Let's do thirds. So it's a good difference.
Oh, that's a very good difference.
That's the best
Let's
difference.
Do that.
Yeah.
Dave Access, how are you doing today? Please tell me
What's
you're doing
up?
fantastic.
I'm doing fucking fantastic. I'd be doing even better if I had Parsec up.
If you...
If I had my Parsec.
If you want to connect to
just...
me, you could.
Yeah.
I'll wait. I'm waiting to hit kickoff until you hit the connect button.
I already hit the connect button like 3 times.
I don't get a notification.
Hey, I already hit that button like 3 times, baby. What's up?
What's up?
So you hit the subscribe or the notification button, the follow button, and that one
I hit the
in
connect.
the channel. That's what I was just trying to do a plug. That's all.
Oh, gotcha.
Hashtag follow the stream. Follow the league.
Hashtag I'm fucking awake. How about that?
Wow,
Hashtag
about
I
time.
got some Red Bull and I just had some peanut butter toast.
I just had some coffee.
The commentary's on, and that's going to get turned off in a second.
A fixture ahead
Yes,
of us
that
to
is
which
definitely
we've all
going to
been
get turned
looking
off in a
forward for
second.
so
We've
very,
got
very long.
Jim Beglin and
It
Peter
means
Drury
so
that are going to
very,
get
very much.
washed
The
out
scene
by
could
all of
not
us.
be more beautiful.
They're getting muted.
The pitch looks terrific.
Bro.
We spent our
Players
channel
are ready to
points.
get started, and we cannot wait for the
Yeah, please
contest
don't
to
spend
play.
channel points yet. Or yeah, spend them during this game so I can talk, so I can be quiet.
This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are
Oh.
welcome to it.
Hearts of Maple
And
coming out in a
one of the grandest
4-3-3
pitches.
formation. Mondavi and Connor on the
It does
wings
seem
with
to be
Mueller
a
and Tony
4-3-3,
Roberto
Joe.
on the
Well, a
outside
system
back
promoted by the
for
rise of
Hearts
total
of
football,
Maple.
Peter. The wider
Bozier
players in the front three are
coming
key
out in a
operators
4-3-3
how
as well,
It all works on
with a
and off
midfield
the
of Scott
ball.
Johnson,
They have to
Blackman, and Jack
provide for
Wigmore.
the central striker, of
Matty
course,
Taylor and Andre
protect their
Lyon lead the
fullbacks,
center
so
of defense
they'll get
for
few breathers.
Bozier.
If these two don't make a good
So
impression,
we got a little bit of
there
a
are
sneak peek
quite
at
good
the game
replacements on
plans
the
today,
bench.
and it looked like both teams were playing rather wide. That's going to be interesting to see how that comes out.
Do you want to see the true game plans? Right here. Boom! True game. I mean, it almost
Boom.
looks like they are in
Wow.
identical formations.
Yeah.
It's.
Yep.
I gotta look at this. So Hearts of Maple in a possession, Steamers in a counterattack, one attacking wide, one attacking through the center, one containing center, one containing wide. It is going to be an interesting game. Where Hugo scores! Hugo's gonna score a goal!
So that's it. Eagle, go ahead and do your stuff.
Oh yeah. Hearts in their third kits, bright yellow blacks going left to right. Bozier in their fourth kits, stripes as well, going right to left in this first half.
How did the pick'ems turn out this week?
Let me pull it up because that's what I was working on, and Chris is like, "You got to do your thing."
You gotta do
All the things. The first match was 57.9 to 42.1 in favor of Akinfenwa City. So that's an X already. And in this match, it's 59.6 to 40.4 in favor of Hearts of Maple.
I'm just reading Joey Phillips' comment.
Oh yeah.
That's all Eagle Mondavi.
I already commented on it in the chat. In the London locker room. I'm fixing it right now as we speak, actually.
You know,
Because
I just had a thought. Sorry, I'm gonna write it down.
thank you. Thank you.
Guys, it's a very special day. Winkler had a thought.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, he doesn't have a star level. Guess what, Joey? You do now. That's what happens when I'm doing things at late at night. There you go, Joey. You can have a star. Whew.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I definitely don't have the same energy on Saturday morning that I do on Friday night.
No, but we're back to beta season.
Old school, yeah.
Old school. Where we're not.
One of the best decisions you guys ever made was moving it from Saturday morning to Friday night.
Yeah, it was fun.
It just doesn't work out with my.
No, I get it.
Training schedule this week.
I get it.
No, and
We need to go have a talk with your boss.
yeah,
Cairo.
about that. Yeah,
he's on the
Cairo.
pitch right now.
Make
on
him
the
an
pitch.
offer he can't refuse.
Sex.
Who's
That's
your
him.
boss?
Cairo, who's on Hearts of Maple. Ooh.
Oh, Martinez?
Yeah.
Oh, then he should know better. What the hell?
Eagle Mondavi needs to get a little curl.
I do. But I've
Bend
been working
it.
on some.
Bend it
bend
like
it.
Hugo, not Beckham.
I've been busy doing some other things. Working
No,
on
I've
other
seen
things.
Hugo bend things. It's not pretty. Joey finally gets a star. There you go.
Yep, I fixed it on the website.
All right.
Yep. That's
Joey,
right.
you're a star in my heart, Joey. I don't care what Eagle says about you.
What Eagle says about you. And we don't care how Eagle, disses you on the website. We think you're a star.
Yeah.
It's true. I should go. I feel really weird. I don't have a bevy in my hand.
I have a Red Bull in mine.
I might have to get a Red Bull. It's going to be interesting to see. Basically, a straight tactic for tactic game plan, the same, except for containment, where Hearts wants to try to contain Bozier in the middle of the pitch, and Bozier wants to contain Hearts on the wings. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, or if we're going to go to a typical Hearts of Maple extra time penalties. Great save.
What a blast!
What a save!
I mean, that was what a pass, what a shot, what a save. That was I give everybody credit in that, except for the defenders. The defenders don't get shit for that. They sucked. But the goalie and the passer and the shooter are pretty nice.
Save of the season?
No.
Hey, Crazy Canuck, I don't know what you've been drinking called Red Balls, but that's a little different.
That's the Canadian version.
It's a little
different
than what we're talking about.
It's Red Bull, but with moose balls.
It's, ouch.
Ouch.
And apparently they're red.
Oh, good ball.
I don't know how I feel about this stripe-on-stripe action.
You guys don't.
Stripes.
I never really got into the Dave Chappelle show. I know some of the skits. Eagle is doing everything he can to miss the net today.
It's fine.
Eagle, would you like to comment on that?
I would love to comment on that. I'm doing things I haven't trained on yet. It's great. Let's hit the ball. Let's shoot the ball.
Which
Let's
is
go.
interesting because your player is trying to play like your namesake, but you suck at it. He just wants to fly.
Well, give it time. Maybe I'm just trying to get the defense off of Hugo a little bit, and then all Hugo needs is one chance.
Are you trying to spread your wings?
Yep.
Because red balls give you wings.
Because red balls are better than blue balls.
Hey, you want the red pill or the blue pill? That's pretty much a gimme, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a terrible.
Take a shot.
Terrible takeaway. There it is. Oh, what a
Save
save.
Was that the save of Doug Britton's career right there? Holy shit balls. That's shit balls right there.
Might be the first save of his career.
I mean,
Hit him right in the forearm.
He gave the old forearm shiver.
Yeah.
You know, Crazy Canuck, I am familiar with some Dave Chappelle stuff, as you remember last week when we had the Fuck Yo Couch banner. But I don't remember this red balls you're talking about, so my bad.
Don't remember your red balls.
I don't remember your red ball. I do not remember Dave Chappelle's red balls.
No.
Need an adult.
Oh, good turn. Good.
This is way too witty for Saturday morning already. We're going to ease into this.
This is your Saturday morning intellectual talk with the SSF.
With the SSF. We try to bring your intellect down a couple notches if possible.
This is not for your kids.
I believe the 18 plus is still in the stream. I hope.
I would hope. I'd hope so.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure we don't follow FCC regulations when it comes to Saturday morning educational shows.
We're telling people the difference between Red Bull and Red Balls. I mean,
It's very
that is
educational.
Well, not everybody who wakes up on a Saturday morning can decipher that right at the beginning. So that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here to
Oh,
help.
good switch.
Terrible pass though. I mean,
Yep.
Mondavi wasn't even looking for the ball.
Nope.
When does he ever?
I don't know. He really needs to keep that beak on a swivel more often.
You would think.
Ooh, is he gonna?
Not gonna get there.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
That's what I
step,
thought.
Johnny. Gotta step.
So I guess what I need here is I need a Bossier City win, and then Knox City win, so we can catch Hearts of Maple in the standings.
The Knox City win is almost certain.
Oh, I don't, dude. I don't like your overconfidence there. It scares me.
I'm not lying to you. We never won a sim. We didn't win a sim this
Bro,
week.
you guys were super tough in our sims, so I'm not feeling entirely confident.
Oh boy.
Although I do like the fact that we're playing on your computer and you didn't win us.
Funny that
I
he
do like
said-
that aspect of it.
It's funny he says that. Now he's going to come out and win 5-0, and then it's just going to piss you off even more.
Who are you talking to?
You,
Me?
Dave.
Yo,
Yeah.
I will fucking be irate if that happens.
I
Dude,
would be.
I'd be mad
shocked.
for you too.
I'm not
If we
gonna lie.
lose
If we come out and win, if we come out and win by 2 goals or more, I might just retire.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, no, if we lose 5-0, I'm quitting the league.
Oh, you're gonna pull a what's your name?
I'm gonna pull a what is his name? Goalie 6 guy from London. What's his name?
Jack Six.
yeah.
You can pull Jack
As
Six.
soon as the game's over, I'm just leaving the fucking server.
Well, expansion bids are being taken now.
Yeah, apparently. Actually, I'll just sell my team. I'll just sell my team to Robo and Freddie. They can have it.
I mean,
Robo already has half of it anyway. I'll just sell my half to Freddie. How about that?
There you go.
Ooh, should have done better. Should have done better.
Yeah, Crazy Canuck. All of a sudden, this season doesn't count either. Yeah. This is also now the season that didn't happen.
He at least knows he knows what's going on. At least.
Just so long as Dave is the first out in the playoffs, it's fine.
That's no. That's only due to the timing of the schedule.
So
We need to talk about your makeup game.
Oh,
yeah,
we'd like to. There it is. Easy peasy.
That was all about the easy money.
Mike all in the house.
That was an awful awful giveaway from Zeus. Like, I don't know why you would pass it in the middle.
He was just trying. It looked like he was just trying to clear it.
he was trying to
Yeah, clear it out of bounds.
He
hit
didn't.
the corner.
He didn't want to take the corner.
Oh, that's just awful. That is just poor.
Terrible.
Oh,
Absolutely terrible.
that is poor. Shit. I will be right back. I need to go get an energy drink
Oh, hey.
to boost myself.
I think you got muted a few minutes ago.
No,
And I think we all missed it.
It was the exclamation point. It wasn't a redeeming.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see the redemption.
I don't know. Like I said, a Bossier City win and a Knox City win would be fucking prime today. Oh, here we go again, baby. Oh, Eagles going to come back down 2-0. Oh, damn it.
Oh, that was weak foot, I think.
It was weak foot. I mean, fuck. I mean, you just know Johnny's probably going to get his anyway, so you can probably chalk up another goal for Bossier in this game.
Ooh, that should be 2. I just sat down as that happened. I was like, ooh, that should be 2. Wow. Not good.
Could the popular vote, that works, be wrong already today?
Well,
with
it was already
0 for
wrong.
1,
Yeah.
but now is it going to be 0 for 2?
I wish I could remember who I put on these games.
Just me too.
I mean, it's like I do know on the first one I won. I put what's their name? Barton. I put Barton.
Okay.
So I know I'm 1-0, but this one, I don't remember. I think I probably put Hearts because they're playing at home, but yeah, Hugo, I know. Eagle needs to come up with some kind of where it goes into a spreadsheet where we can all see it afterwards or something.
No, not happening.
That's the league demands it.
That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine. You can take the extra time to do it.
I've already offered my services several times, and you're not.
I want to say hi to Riley. Hi, Riley.
Hey, how you guys doing?
RQ, what's up, buddy?
You in the morning. How's it go? It's like you're like a radio host. You in the morning.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning for me.
RQ in the AM. There you go. 8 o'clock in the morning there?
Yeah. I just woke up and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We're playing soccer this morning. I better get on. I'm actually at home.
11:20. Shit. I forgot it's 11:20 already.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Oh, hurry up, Frank.
Was there another additional question for this game, or just the Knox City game and something else?
I think no, there was like an additional question for every game. I think this one was the yellow card. Will there be a
Oh,
yellow
okay.
card?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I put yes.
I think
Pretty
I
sure
went
I
with
put
no on
fuck
this one.
you.
Oh, set your feet, Hugo.
If that question had been for the Fort Ontario Knox City game, I definitely would have put a yes. Fort Ontario with a lot of yellow cards this week.
How many yellow cards? A lot.
Frank, you're winning 1-0. You probably don't want to join.
That's why.
Frank's taking his daughter to dance, and then he's going to join us in the booth. I just don't think that's a wise move right now, Frank.
You might want to wait till after your game.
That's why I said, Frank, hurry up. Oops. Tackle him. I'd love a free kick.
Man, the possession has been all Bossier City this first half.
And it's funny because they're on counterattack, and Hearts of Maple's on possession.
No, it's not. It's not.
I guess that matters as much as aggressive and passive and shit, I guess.
I don't think it's as much as you think.
Yeah, I know. I was being facetious. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it matters.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, the possession numbers are going to be closer, I think. No,
it was 60-40 a minute ago when they showed it last. I think it was after the goal.
Oh, was it? Low kick.
Actually, it was 60-something to 30-something. So it was pretty bad.
So Tony Roberto's your goalkeeper, right?
No,
It's
Gerald. Gerald.
Okay.
Tony's a
Tony's
DMF?
Tony's a left back.
Left back.
Okay.
Tony's a left back.
Tony's
He's
DTF.
he's a build-up left back, right? Or an offensive left back?
Yes.
I was just wondering when your goalie had the ball, it showed Tony Roberto.
Tony Roberto is DTF.
It shows who he's looking at.
Yeah. I was hoping it would show who, because usually it shows.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, J2K needs to get his aim on.
I just stretched a little bit. Oh, that hurt my leg.
This could easily be 3-0 right now. Holy
I could
shit.
kick the table. I would say 2. That was nothing but 2-0 probably.
No, if he's wide open. If he had a better shot, it should have been 3-0. But he gave him a pussy shot.
45 minutes in. 45 minutes left here in Vermont. Hearts of Maple 0. Bossier 1. Shit. Dave, your thoughts on the first 45?
Like I said a few minutes ago, it seemed like Bossier had the ball the whole half, 60-40 possession. I'm a little surprised that the shots on target are as close as they are. I don't remember Hearts of Maple having 4 shots, let alone 2 of them being on target. So I think Hearts of...
I was gonna say the 2 off target were definitely from me, but continue.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So I think Hearts probably has to be relieved right now, playing at home, going into the locker room only down 1-0, regroup, come back, and at least worst case scenario, put this thing in overtime.
Riley, your thoughts on what you've watched so far?
Yeah, it looks like and the numbers show that Bossier City had it a little more on their side, on Hearts of Maple side. But otherwise, I really can't comment too much. I came in really late, so... But it's looking like it's going to be a good game, this one.
Chris Lee, your thoughts?
It definitely could have been worse for both teams. Hearts of Maple had at least one. They had 2 on target, so they definitely had some chances. Bossier City had 3 on target, so they definitely had additional chances. It was a big mental mistake on Hearts of Maple that got Bossier City ahead 1-0, so really could still be anyone's game. Don't count anyone out.
And Winkler.
I mean, Bossier's had chances. Bossier's had the better chances. Hearts of Maple just can't seem to solve the Steamers' defense. They've tried out wide crosses. They've tried counterattacks. It just nothing seems to work right now for them. But it just goes back to what I said. They need to find their identity. They need to pick an identity, and they need to go with it. And we'll see if they can solve that issue and come out of here with a win today.
Well, let's head out to the pitch for the second 45, where Bozier is starting with the ball going left to right in their blue dark blue, light blue stripes. Again, in Hearts of Maple in their yellow and black stripes going right to left in the second half. Would like us to come out, maybe attack. That's what I would like.
Well, we would all love to come out and attack, but you know, the computer never likes to do that for us.
No, it never does. Wink's PC hates us all.
It's because my PC is short for my computer's name of piece of shit.
Yeah, especially with that new
Shit with a C.
Shit with a C.
Shit with a C.
Yep.
And that new expensive video card.
It's kind of like how Lee pronounces Bozier bougie. It's
Bougie.
piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Foul? Oh, that was a foul
It's
on
like
us?
it's like that movie. Was that Couples Retreat? Stanley with a C.
Oh,
That's it. Your PC with a C or PC with an S. Oh, that's what I don't have is volume in this game. That's what I'm missing.
I think they called the foul, but they quick kicked it.
No, it was just advantage. It was a foul on Hearts.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
they played.
So they
yeah,
played advantage. Okay.
yeah, they played advantage.
There you go. That's better.
Just don't like what's going on.
I mean, there's not a lot going on right now.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Oof, he fell down.
dude, he passes.
Fell down. That turf monster, he'll get you. He'll get you
Foul the
every
ball.
time.
God.
Oh, good. Oh, look at Hogan O'Connor. Look at Hogan.
Here we go. There it is.
Oh,
No,
got a good
gotta give it
run
back.
there.
Come on, no.
Oh,
Ooh,
Nothing to do.
didn't turn quick enough.
I like when Hogan plays well, my fellow Irishman.
Fellow Irishman. Like it.
You had an opportunity to push the ball middle, but
Yeah, the defense was
he was looking away.
collapsing back a little too far.
Yeah, and Hogan was looking away. Ooh, Eagle?
Oh!
no.
Oh my god! If that ball goes to Hugo, it's probably in the back of the net.
Probably, but it's off. It's on Hugo's off foot.
I mean, Hugo had Taylor
Oh.
sealed.
Damn.
I mean, it looked like every foot and head is off for you. I'm missing left and right tonight. This morning.
Terrible.
Is it too early for Eagle Mondavi this morning?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I like it. Let's do short pass with our center back, who should be in the box for when the cross goes in the head to the ball.
He's a distraction.
Love it. Oh man. Can't wait for Football Manager 2022 to come out.
It's gonna be so great.
No.
Ooh, that's good effort.
That's
Good effort.
close. It looked close.
It's a close one.
It was one of
Oh,
those
boy,
that
though.
looked close, but it was a mile off.
Probably.
That was
Yeah.
really cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
inside. It was inside the second one.
kinda close.
So
Yeah.
it was within what, 5 feet? No, more than that. It was in 2 feet. Within 2 feet, maybe.
It was a miss, bro.
It was a miss.
It was a miss, yeah. It was a miss.
Miss is a miss is a miss.
Exactly.
What is what?
What the hell?
Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
What? Just watch.
What is this? You just let it go.
Interesting.
Oh, and then Frank White
my
can't
God.
capitalize. And then I'm like, on the rebound
God.
sends it wide. I'm pretty sure Eagle just had a heart attack.
Oh my God.
Why is eFootball 2022 in this game?
Oh my God.
Oh, that was what the fuck.
What a fortunate break for Hearts and Mabel for him to hit the post, though. Now only down 1-0 still instead of 2-0.
Yep.
That's a big
I
difference.
don't-
Was
There's no- I
that
don't
Tom
even-
Krieg?
Yeah, I don't even know if I can be like, I can't be mad at like Tom. It's not, what the hell is that? Did he like fart? Did he fart and run away or something? I have no idea. Like tried to crop dust the ball or something. I don't know.
I don't know,
what the
but
hell?
I don't.
I felt sick when I was. I thought Johnny was gonna come up and get that. I think if Johnny comes up and gets that, I think that's in the back of the net.
Oh, fucking hell! Fucking hell!
That was definitely a
Aquana.
cartoon moment.
I'm so happy.
What's up, Benji? Good D. Oh, sorta.
Kind of.
Not really.
The original clear was okay.
Ooh.
There you go. Yep.
There's no link up in the middle a little bit. Mm.
It was like a tennis match right now.
Back and forth, yeah.
Except for in
Hurts
the
my
sport.
hurts my eyes.
You know, the only thing missing is a lot of grunting and groaning.
That's what she said.
Please.
Uh-oh.
There it is. There it is.
Yep. There we go. Give me my points.
Wow.
Choose outcome.
I don't know who I picked in this, but I hope I picked Bozier.
I don't know what I picked either.
I think I picked Bozier.
I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. You
That's
guys
probably a
take
good
it.
idea.
It's you know what though, that was nice to see that.
You guys
that,
take care of things.
With the left. Or no, he went with the right.
Johnny,
He turned
yeah, he turned him and then went with the right. Johnny and
Yeah,
I
that was
had about a 45-minute call this week about the progression model and training and specializations. It's nice to see that our talk paid off. I mean, sorry, not sorry, Eagle.
Wow. Glad to see Johnny popping up and showing up once in a while.
He says he watches the games not live though, so he generally hears all of us talking shit about it.
Oh, talking shit. Well, good, Johnny. At least you hear us talking shit about you. That's what matters.
Oh, what the hell just happened?
The fuck was that?
Oh my god.
He's playing dodgeball.
Dude, I don't know.
Well.
I'm telling you, I think this Saturday morning thing not only affects the broadcasters, but it affects the fucking players. Holy shit.
Oh, I can't wait till our game.
No, now I'm even more worried.
Oh, man.
Especially since we had a curfew in Knox City and Robo broke it.
Oh, Robo.
Oh,
Robo's probably going to show up hungover today.
I'm gonna fucking show up with a sword in my hand because I was playing freaking New World till 3 a.m.
oh. That's okay. I'm coming with the head of an alien. I've been playing Fireteam Elite for the past couple days like nobody's business.
You guys all have issues.
At least we don't have tissues.
Hey, yo. Or do you?
I don't know.
Hashtag Robo's hungover.
Oh my god.
He'll probably score like 3 goals now.
No, remember you're losing 5-0.
Oh, that's right. And then I'm leaving the server immediately afterwards.
And then he's gonna start up his own soccer sim.
Oh, fuck that.
With a shittier game, just like the worst.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
find.
2015 FIFA on my Xbox.
Oh, you know what? You know what though? I hear.
Ooh, that was.
Doug is on. Doug is on
Not
point
out.
today. I hear that the best football, like mechanics wise, is PES 14. A lot of people are really like the movement of PES 14.
Have you looked at it?
I have. There's a update that gives it that basically skins PES 21 on top of PES 14.
Is it better than what we're doing?
I don't know. I haven't used it. It seems like a lot of work
It does seem
to
like a lot of work.
get it set up. I'm like, oh shit!
All right, everybody, just start from scratch.
Like the tutorial that I was watching was like 2 hours long. I'm like, yeah, about that.
Dude, if it's more than about 15 minutes, I'm out.
Yeah, sorry, you're not gonna have my attention that long.
No, there's no fucking way.
Not even for better quality.
No.
No.
Dude, I can barely tune into my own show back in the day for that long.
I know that there's a lot of issues with PES 22 right now, but I'm not gonna lie. They added more defender skills, and that really intrigues me.
You know, okay. And also, remember, it is a brand new engine, and as of right now, it's really more of a glorified demo. So take that into consideration. That it's definitely
Chris
going to
Lee,
be a lot
you are a glorified demo.
Like
For you.
they have a skill aerial specialist or something like that. What were the skills that I
They
saw?
changed like one of the specializations or something, I thought. Ooh, a
They
little long
renamed
range
ball
action from my fellow Irishman.
A little bit.
I'm pretty sure they renamed ball winning to something else.
Ball winning got changed to
But it was like defensive something.
Yeah.
I guess ball winning had too much of a sexual connotation attached to it.
Why do they still have ball control then?
ball winning got
Because
changed
you
to
can control
defensive.
them, you just can't win them.
Ball winning got changed to defensive engagement.
Well, good thing it's not called ball engagement. That could be an issue.
And then I saw 4 new skills: aerial superiority, blocker, soul control, and sliding
there it
tackle.
is.
And Hugo finally. Hey, Hugo, I told you you were going to score today. Call
was that
me
Hugo?
a messiah.
Hugo.
Mike, you scored the first goal.
Unassisted.
Pickler got the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, unassisted.
I'm having a hard time. I think I'm mixing up Hugo and
Hogan.
my fellow Irishman. Yeah.
Hogan's got
Height-
red
height is the
hair,
difference.
and yeah, height is definitely
Hard
a
to
thing.
see. Hard. To,
All
I
right,
think
fi-
yeah. size-wise.
Hugo's got the blue cleats, and Hogan's got the white cleats.
Okay.
So dark
And
cleats.
Hugo is
dark cleats.
definitely bigger than Hogan.
Yeah. Wow.
just a smidge.
For those of you in the chat wondering,
You would know.
dude, yeah, it's just, I have an internet.
I have an internet. I thought the internet was for porn.
I have an interweb.
It's a Sesame Street song to me. It was the internet. Ooh, what Is that it? Is that the yellow?
Oh,
No.
come on,
Nope.
yellow.
No
well,
yellow.
maybe.
No yellow.
Maybe.
Come on.
We need a yellow.
They wouldn't have allowed a quick free kick if it was going to be a yellow card.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, get the fuck off the bar right there.
Hugo
I think I
wanted
just
a
need to
white card.
screenshot what I pick every week so I actually remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, I guess.
Do I not-
Actually, I'm gonna have to remember to do that.
Does it not send you an email when you pick?
No.
Okay,
I don't
well,
think so.
it can next week. I can
Okay.
do that.
Oh, that'd be better.
Yeah,
I mean-
can do that next week.
I don't think it tells me what in an email what I pick.
I have not received an email. Oh,
He was there.
Oh, he was so close. That would have been beautiful. Good chest
I
bump.
missed that goal. Shoot. Did I miss it?
oh,
Oh. Almost.
man.
An outswinging.
Hearts of Maple really bringing the pressure these last few minutes.
Outswinging corner goes to Zeus. Zeus.
No.
Not even close.
No.
What's up, Rick Kwan?
Is RQ still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Does the Maple have the hearts to bring this game back to even?
I think
Oops.
it's possible.
Or are they going to retreat down the hall?
Looks like they're
I
going to
think they're gonna get-
Are they gonna retreat down the hall?
From the halls of Maple to the shores of Tripoli.
No. From the halls of Maple to the... No.
Nope.
Damn it. From the halls of Vermont to the shores of the maple tree.
There you go.
That was even worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it flows like the
Yeah.
real Marine Sim, though. It does.
From the halls of Vermont to the shores of Champlain.
That just sounds stupid.
I don't like.
Well, Lake
That
Champlain.
has nothing to do with your team. It does
It
not.
does. Like Burlington's on the shore of Lake
Yeah.
Champlain.
Well, then change your name to Hearts of Champlain.
Hearts of Burlington.
Champlain of Maple.
The barks of maple trees.
The barks of Maple, and your mascot's a maple dog.
No, tree bark.
I know. Orange.
Oh, look at Mike All in the chat. This game from the halls of Maple to the shores of Bossier City.
Ooh.
Snap.
Eagle getting
Eagle.
one more opportunity, and he gets pushed
Oh,
out the ball. He gets pushed out the ball. Got bitch.
Oh, that's it.
On.
Not yet.
Let's do.
That's
Yeah,
it.
they're not getting the ball.
yeah.
They're not getting the ball back up.
Game over.
Nope. As a matter of fact,
Pickler's
could be
gonna score.
3-1 here in a second.
Score.
Oh.
Score.
Oh.
Score.
Oh.
Gotta get it across. Gotta get it across. You gotta go. You gotta go. Don't go backwards.
Nope.
Don't you
Nope.
do it, Eagle.
Nope.
Stop dancing.
No,
That time.
stop fucking around, Eagle.
That time.
Oh, what a
there-
bad dummy. What a bad time to dummy. That was a dummy's dummy.
Oh, there it is.
They had the opportunity to bring it back.
Good job, Bossier City.
2-1 Bossier. Pickler and Johnny All, and Hugo with a goal for Hearts. Dave, your thoughts on the 90?
I kind of feel like Bossier had this game from the very beginning. Hearts showing some life, or showing some heart, if you will. Starting around maybe the 75th minute, but I think it was just too little too late. And I think the key to this game was the fact that Frank did not come into the booth while the game was on.
Chris Lee?
Oh, go on.
Or Wink, you can go first. Wink, go first.
I just want to say it was interesting that, the beginning of the game, Hearts had a couple opportunities. At the end of the game, Hearts had a couple opportunities. They really had nothing in the middle. There was not that clear-cut opportunity to get a goal or anything like that in the middle. Coupled with some excellent Doug Britton saves, which is not normal. I think Bossier are lucky to get out of this one in regular time. I definitely could have saw the scoreline at least 2-2, maybe even 3-2 Hearts. They had nothing in the middle. Now you can go, Chris Lee.
Chris, go for it.
So I think this game comes down to the 29th minute goal by Mike All. I think that right there was not necessarily, we'll say, like the nail in the coffin, but it was the defining moment of the game. Hearts and Maple had a lot of good opportunities, these early and late, just like Winkler was saying. But Doug Britton had a game of his life.
And Riley, your thoughts?
From what I saw, it looked like it was a pretty good game. And, lots of shots taken, but it looked like Bossier City had it pretty much in the bag after their first goal.
Now let's move to man of the match. I'm just going to start and say Doug Britton. Fuck him. That's my Mill River Brewing player of the match selection. Dave, your Mill River Brewing.
I'd like to know how many saves he actually had before I give it to him, because if he only had one or two, then I'm not sure that. Then I might have to go with Mike All with the game-winning goal. But how many?
He had at least 3.
Well, the best part is Mike All didn't have the game-winning goal.
Yeah, Johnny.
I thought he had the. Oh, who had the second goal?
Pickler did.
Oh, I can't ever give it to Johnny. I guess it's Doug Britton.
Chris Lee.
I give my vote to Doug Bratton. He had several key saves, and if he didn't make those saves, it would have been a completely different game.
Riley, your Mill River Brewing man of the match.
I think I'm going to go with Mike All because he had a solo goal.
And
Easy.
Winkler.
I'm going to give it to Johnny.
Well, 3 votes.
Because he had a 45-minute phone call with him.
Well,
oh, stop.
Yeah. 3 votes to Doug Britton. So Doug Britton will be your Mill River Brewing player of the match for this match. Hearts of Maple versus Bossier City. Man, that really pissed me off. Shit. Yeah, see, 11 shots.
Nothing like starting your day pissed.
Fucking hell, man.
Right.
I got 5 saves.
Oh, there you go. Oh, good. I'm glad I went with Doug Britton then.
Fuck. Shit.
Good game, Doug.
Okay, somebody else say something for a second so I can be pissed for a minute.
I'm just wondering how, if Frank's not in here, there's no Bossier City people in here. And Eagle, you never mentioned really how your Sims went. I'm just wondering how Sims went this week and if it worked out the same way.
Well, if he's pissed, then they didn't go like this.
Well, I mean, he could have been pissed during the week. We just didn't know about it.
No, it was... They were all 1-goal games. No blowouts or anything. I set up for Frank not playing a 4-3-3. That's all.
Okay.
I'll follow up saying.
Go ahead, Chris.
There's some predictions up. We're going to start trying to do those for each game. And get your predictions in before it times out in about 30 seconds.
All right. Am I the only one having trouble hearing Chris?
No, he's a
little soft.
A little quiet.
Low.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Heading to the next match of the day, we have a team that still needs a regular time win in Fort Ontario, traveling to Knox City. I'm going to start with Dave. Dave, how was game planning for the week against Fort Ontario?
Fucking frustrating. You would think that game planning against a team that hasn't won a regulation game all season long would be easy. It was probably the toughest week of Sims we've had. Fort Ontario is, I feel, and I think this week confirmed it, has just been unlucky. It's not that they're not a good team. They've just been unlucky. And I wouldn't be surprised if they break their streak tonight, to be honest with you.
And Wink, is it your week or was it Chris Lee's week?
It was Knox City's week.
Yeah.
I put this game plan in.
Got it. So talk about it.
I can't really talk about it.
Hey, let me see. Hey, Wink, let me see yours real quick. I just want to see what you went with if we practiced it, if we simmed against it.
Oh, I guarantee you didn't.
Oh, it's not. It's you put more people in the middle, but for the most, it's got the basic framing.
Yeah, but if we look at the formations, they're pretty close again for 2 games in a row for there.
Yeah,
and
we made a few adjustments, but nothing major.
Riley, what are you looking at for this match?
I'm looking to see Knox City come out strong and score the force. Score first and do what we did last week and just have a bunch of goals. Make it a fun game.
Goal fest. Goal fest.
I don't think we win those games.
Goal fest.
I don't think so either.
I'm okay with that.
A heart attack. Well, let's head out to the pitch for this match.
Truthfully, what we want to see is we just want to see Fort Ontario put up a fight. Let's get at least 1 or 2 goals.
I just want to look not like a high school team. That's all.
Right?
Well, if it's any consolation, you guys, almost all the Sims were very close on our end.
I was gonna say,
there was only a couple blowouts.
We're just barely fighting here. We're holding on, but not getting the wins most of these weeks.
Well, a lot of these matches just come down to 1 or 2 things.
Portland can't finish. I think that's Portland's issue right now.
Yeah, they come out strong for sure.
Yeah,
and of course we got light green ref again.
Scruffy Soccer.
It's because Scruffy Soccer's orange.
And light green shirt ref fucking hates me. And he wants to haunt me. He wants to fucking haunt me. I think I dreamt about him last
I
night.
think you've won every game with light green shirt left this season.
Maybe this
I did.
season.
Knox City coming out in a variation of a 4-3-3 formation. They were playing, it looked like a diamond in the middle when I saw. And Fort Ontario coming out in a 4-2-2-2. Narrow.
Which is
All the
really,
twos.
really weird because Berto's not on a wing. That's Sherman
No,
on a wing.
Yeah, it's just that's welcome to the not showing it. Knox City coming out in their Robo face kits, orange with Robo's face plastered, that ugly thing all over it, going left to right.
Well,
There we go. There we go.
This is gonna
come
start
on,
fun.
man.
Come on.
Fuck, that would have been
That was a
first
giveaway.
minute. Damn it. That would have.
minute.
Damn, that would have been great.
Well, and I'm gonna say Fort Ontario coming out in their, I think it's the Harlem Hellraisers kits, I believe. Hellfighter kits. Going
I like that. I like
right to
that
left.
snake kit you got there, Wink. It was my favorite one to sim against this week.
Sneaky snake.
Sneaky snake. Dave, I know that it's your match, but I know you love doing the commentary, so I'm gonna update the website. So I will be back in a minute.
Oh, I love talking about my own team. You know that.
Well, I know that's why that's why I'm walking away.
I heart Knox City.
I don't like that we're coming out aggressive.
Did you already do the color thing, Eagle?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently, I wasn't listening.
You were too busy trying to get that first goal.
I was actually DMing Robo and Freddie. I don't know where Freddie is. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, so I'm a little concerned. I wonder if maybe it was Freddie that broke curfew last night and not Robo.
Good slide tackle, Chris Lee.
Yeah, that was actually a great
that
tackle.
5 aggression really.
Showing
There's my boy Freddie in the chat now. I got to be honest. What I said at the beginning was true. We had some frustrating sims against you guys. At the end of the day, I mean, you guys are still the same team you've been, and you've got great offensive weapons. You've just been unlucky this season, I think. And we have some pretty good offensive weapons as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do. You definitely do.
I'm just saying. Got a
You
couple.
guys have, I think you guys have the highest rated offense according to Pez
Really?
in our team. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet we don't have the highest ratio of shots to shots on target to goals though, because we usually take about 20 shots a game to get one goal. But I do like that we.
Oh,
Come on. Yeah, we're seeing. So Fort Ontario's coming out aggressive. We are neutral, which I don't mind. What I really hate is one team comes out aggressive and the other comes out passive. That bugs the shit out of me because that usually means a goal in the first 10 minutes or so.
I don't like coming out aggressive because it makes us hit long passes, and
Yeah,
we're not very good at long passes.
not a long pass team. Yeah.
No.
not at
I
all.
don't know
Oh.
if any of the teams are really good long pass teams.
Knox City is actually a good lob passing team.
Well, we've been working on that since the beginning of the season, though. That's why it was. You know, we're a counter team. We like to push the ball. We like to shoot a lot. We like to score, and you got to have long passes to do that. And then, of course, sometimes that works against us, and we turn the ball over. Just as I'm talking about it. Oh, here we go.
Nope.
This is what I'm worried about.
Oh, come on, Bruno. You're not fast enough.
Who'd you guys have the most trouble with in Sims this week?
Freddie.
Yeah. His long shot thing, probably.
No. I was actually happy to see him back. Freddie in the box is very dangerous.
Ironically, in our Sims, where we have him right now is where he's been the most dangerous. It's computer to computer, I guess. I don't know. Or just whatever Sim the computer decides to do that game.
That's true.
Load of cocoa.
Of course, we had lots of problems with Caladino, of course. And some fucking little pink guy called fucking Winkler. Just like that. Let's see if that's one of the ones that looks wider
Yeah,
than it really was.
it looked closer than what it was.
Let's see. That's not
Oh,
bad.
yeah. No, it was still
Few
kind of
feet.
close, though.
Few feet. It's all right. Well, 13 minutes in. Cut one shot from each team, I think, so far, and that's about it.
Except for yours was on target.
Ooh. The guy who really stepped his game up this week for us was Victor. Victor Agnerson, who is Jeff Melanishin. He had a couple goals this week, and he really stepped up and kind of quarterbacked the offense from the midfield. So we'll see how he plays today. Is that your second foul already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second,
That's Berto's second foul today.
He had a yellow card this week too. Look at this 1-on-3 shit. That's awesome. See, if that was Freddie with the ball out there, he would have shot that shit. Here we go. Here we go. Set it up, baby. Or turn it over, baby. There you go.
Taken away.
Just like we drew it up. Turn it over, steal it back.
Why try and put your ass in front of him? Just fucking dribble forward.
Yeah.
Pass it.
There was nobody.
Oh, here we come on, baby. Come on, let's go. This is where we are.
Nope.
See what I'm saying?
Oh.
If Freddie gets the ball out there, he's fucking shooting.
I
Yeah,
like the attempt.
I got to be honest with you. The way this sim's going so far definitely caters more to you guys. We play better in our sims this week when we score early.
Oh.
We play better in our sims when we score it all.
When we score. When we score. Yeah, when we score,
we do better.
I would say our early goal thing was probably up to about the 21st minute, which we're coming up on. And then if we had to score by then, you guys had the advantage.
David Leathers just says, "I'll take that."
David Leathers says, "Right place, right time." Thank you very much.
David Leathers is a very good midfielder. He's got a good balance of offense and defense in him. Coming up on that 20-minute mark, and Knox City has not scored, so that does not fare well for us.
I mean, to be fair, the last match we had was a grinder too.
We only had, I think we had one sim go to overtime, which we won, and one go to PKs, which we also won. Again, doesn't really mean anything for today, but
How'd you not run that ball down, Wink?
Because I'm slow.
because it's Saturday morning and not Friday night.
Oh, fuck me.
You're fine.
Cornwall's there. Your offensive goalkeeper. He's got it. Come on, baby. Oh, come on.
Oh, yes. Come on.
Send it back. Send it back. Yes, there it is. Yes. Woo! Freddie. That was beautiful. That was pretty. No matter what, that was pretty.
That was
That
a nice
was a
goal.
terrible turnover on us.
Freddie with the goal. I'm not sure if that happened in the 22nd minute right before it switched, but beautiful. Oh, hey, is that another assist by Dave Axis? It is his 9th assist on the season, and I believe that's Freddie's 6th goal. That was pretty. I don't know who's the guy in the pink shoes there in the blue stockings or whatever, the leggings. Rugen. Okay, he's the really short guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Knox City. Well, I was pretty close. I said 21 minutes. They gave it to the 22nd minute.
Oh, look, we're going to go on attack again.
Hey, we're staying neutral, which is good. I don't like when we go passive after a goal.
You're not going to go passive at 1-0? Not this early?
It happens in Sims.
I've never seen that happen. I've seen
Predict-
teams
oh,
stay passive. but
See the
not
detail.
turn to passive.
Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're good. Knox City, coming up on 25 minutes in, up 1-0 by a Freddie goal. But here comes Fort Ontario, and here's the man we all need to worry about, Caladino, giving the ball to the other guy we need to worry about, Winkler. That's not a foul, I guess, so that works for us.
That should have been a Chris Lee goal.
Wink
From,
took a elbow to the face.
Who did? Wink?
Wink just took an elbow to the face.
You missed. Did you miss the goal, Igor? Or did you?
No, I have it on my other monitor.
Okay.
No, I just put all the goals and everything in for that last match. So,
Well, there it is.
Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Diablo.
Oh my God.
Is Diablo left-footed? Because that was fire right there.
yes, I believe he is.
Look at that. Just a quick, wow.
Boom.
We got
Wow.
lucky. So again, Fort Ontario just being unlucky.
Can't fucking score. We cannot fucking score.
You're going to score today. I can tell. I'm hoping we still win, but I'm pretty sure you're going to score. It's hard to keep you and Caladino off the, what do you call it, the stats. I don't know why, but
which is weird because I have 40 finishing.
Well, some of that stuff I think doesn't always matter as much. You would think it would, but I mean, you scored a lot of goals this week against us. And even in the Sims before we were able to put the progression in.
I think it's also more interesting is that I've had 80 finishing for weeks now.
Right, and you didn't score a goal against us all week, Chris. So
What
I'm
is
telling
up
you,
with
it's
these
all-
fucking? How do you get the ticky tack
that a
calls
foul?
and we get fucking clotheslined and nothing gets called?
I don't know. I didn't even see maybe light green shirt ref is.
Diablo.
Yeah.
Diablo got called for it. For
I
pushing
don't
it.
care who got called for it. I literally got fucking clotheslined 5 feet outside the box, and they're just like, fucking get up, rub some dirt on it.
Make it count, Freddie.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
I think Cornwall had it covered though.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah.
It was,
Yep.
yeah. That's just a tiny bit further than Freddie's sweet spot, so it's okay. Yeah, David Leathers, you're right? As much as we hit the post, it's good to see the post work for us for a change. I don't know why, but Rugen's leggings, blue leggings, and pink boots are disturbing to me for some reason. Maybe it's because he's so short.
Maybe he did it on purpose.
Is he trying to distract my team?
Had to have been.
He must be distracting Robo because I don't think we've called Robo's name yet this match.
No, I don't think so.
Victor and David Leathers have been very active in the middle, but very few other names have been called. A lot of back and forth as I fall on my ass and complain about not being fouled. I gotta love that shit. 34 minutes in, a lot of back and forth. One breakaway goal for Knox City has been the difference so far, but here comes Fort Ontario on the attack once again. Let's see if they can get the ball into Winkler or Caladino or apparently Diablo because he hit the post already.
Well, that's a interesting tackle. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know why
Diablo's-
we're doing that in the box anyway. Get that shit out of here.
Oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity for an own goal of the week.
Oh, what's the bet on our game? The end game?
Let me check. Let me pull my other tab up. There's somewhere. Where's my tabs? Here they are.
What are you talking about, Robo? I put you back up front. Stop your whining.
Oh, this is how will the winner win? Regular time, extra time, PK win.
I actually put
Oh.
extra time on this one.
I think I did regular time.
Yeah, I put extra time because we went to overtime a couple times. And the games were so close.
Yeah.
You know what I've been loving though this season, especially after the first few weeks of this season, is the evolution of the way we game plan. I see a lot less teams doing what's the defense we did all last season? The box one?
Swarm the box.
Sort of the box.
Storm the box, and there was one other thing too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I like to see that people are just really. A lot of people aren't being marked either. That's the other thing.
Yep.
I like that we're letting people play, and it's kind of more of an open style.
What?
David Leathers has also been very active on all Knox City social media outlets. Thank you, David Leathers, for reminding me of that. Oh, come on, Nicholas Robodinho. There we go. Get the ball in there. You know Freddie's going to shoot that shit.
Ooh, good save.
Dude, Freddie does not know the definition of the word pass.
That was
He's a
good
shooter,
shot.
and a shooter has to shoot.
That's it, dude. He's the Kobe Bryant of Knox City for sure. He's did you see how he pushed the defender off instead of passing? He's like, just push the defender off and shoot. Amazing.
It's a little bit of space.
Freddie has never met a shot he did not like. And here we go again.
Here it is. Here it is.
He scored it, dude. What a score. Dude, Freddie is just a shooting machine. And I can't remember what his name is, but he's reminding us. Holy smokes.
43 minutes in. Freddie with her second goal of the match with a brace. I missed who had the assist on it.
I missed it as well.
See the replay. Watch.
Probably Freddie. Oh my God, is it going to be Freddie after all that shit we talked? I mean, I'm sorry, Robo. Sorry.
No, I think.
Oh, no, it was Leathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like, David Leathers with the assist.
Let's see. Yeah,
David
I'm looking.
Leathers.
I think he was passing it to Robo and Freddie cut him off.
Freddie just took it.
That's even funny. Robo's going to be even more pissed now.
Oh God.
After Robo, Freddie's like, I got this.
43 minutes in. Again, Knox City 2, Fort Ontario 0. Freddie with his second goal, 7th, I believe, on the season.
Well, don't count Fort Ontario out yet. They could get a quick goal here, another goal in the second half, and next thing you know, we're going overtime. So never be too confident against this team, especially with a bad giveaway like that.
There's been a lot of weird AI animations today already.
Well, this 45th minute, I've seen lots of goals in The Sims in the 45 plus 1 range, so I would not be surprised to see one right here.
See if. Oh, take.
Oh, yeah.
Take a shot.
I thought that had one time written all over it, didn't it? Oh, here's.
Here it is.
Every time the ball goes into
Ooh,
Caladino,
got lucky.
Oh.
Deflected.
every time the ball goes to Caladino in the middle, I get nervous.
No, I would get nervous.
He's a fucking beast, man. He really is.
45 minutes played, 45 minutes left in Knoxville. Knox City 2, Fort Ontario 0. Dave, your thoughts on the first 45?
I think that the first goal was very pretty. That it just worked out very well. I think there's a couple times where Fort Ontario had a chance. They hit the post on one. They had a really nice cross on another time where they just didn't have a player in position. You know, it looks like Knox City is dominating this game up 2-0, 6 shots to 3, 5-0 on target. But it's really like such a thin margin right now, and the margin of error is so thin that just those two little things is what's put Fort Ontario down 2-0.
Chris Lee, your thoughts on the first 45?
We're playing a little sloppy over in the defender's side of the field. Well, offensively, we're just not getting shots on target, and that's really hurting us.
Wink, your thoughts?
It's fucking wonderful. It's everything that I saw this week. I'm just glad to see it's consistent.
And Riley, your thoughts on the first 45?
Well, it's looking like it's a interesting game, like I was hoping for, and we'll see if Knox City can keep it up going into the second half. It really is a close game, like that. Possession, yes, it says it's all for Ontario. Well, not all, but even then, it's a really close game.
Let's head out to the pitch for the second half, where Fort Ontario in their white snake Harlem kits going left to right, and Knox City in their ugly face Robo orange kits going right to left.
You're so jealous of those kids. You know you want Robo's face all over your kits.
I absolutely do not want Robo's face all over my kits.
Oh, look at Ricky Kwan Jr. calling it in the chat. Knox City going to get disappointed when 5 scores 3 in a row. Hey, it's possible. I'm telling you, between Winkler and Caladino, It's very possible. You're stuck another week, at least in the server. Not going to be 504. That's right. Damn it. Doug Britton, thanks for bringing that to my attention. Apparently, I cannot bounce from the SSF today.
I mean, you could.
Ooh, good oh, that's just unluck. Good save.
Oh, fucking
Good save.
Rumble loves
Unlucky.
putting his
Good
face
save.
in some kid. Attaboy, Robo. I mean, as Axis turns the fucking ball over, of course.
Ooh,
Don't worry, we're not doing much better.
bad giveaway there.
There's 2 bad giveaways on this end so far by Fort
Yeah.
Ontario.
Just sloppy.
That's what we do best.
Yeah, but you know what? We're not taking advantage of it, so it's all for naught.
Yet.
Maybe I need to put Robo's face on my kids.
Ooh,
That's probably a great idea.
Ooh hits
we
Cornwall
got
on
another-
the face.
It was that was a decent shot attempt.
That
by
got
me.
his hand.
Oh, it looked like I quickly looked. It looked like it got his hand in his face or something or his face in his hand.
No,
That's what it looked
just
like.
It
his
did.
hand.
It looked like there was a little deflection. I agree with Eagle on that.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's a good
fuck.
step, but,
No.
Goes right between his legs.
yep.
He says,
Oh,
I'm going to make the
come on,
perfect
eight.
tackle. Makes the perfect tackle. Ball just teleports
Oh,
between his
man.
feet.
We get a corner.
Here comes an Axis goal.
Nah, it's gonna
Yeah, it might be Freddie.
be. Oh,
Oh, that was a bad cross, actually.
Ugin getting hot.
We need some more. Yeah, we need more air on those crosses for sure.
Ooh, good tackle, Chris.
This is, that's a great tackle. Great tackle. Look at
Yeah.
Ronaldinho's. Yeah, come on, Nick. You know
Get
better.
up. Get up.
I'm so slow dribbling.
I can't believe how much possession we've had this half. This is not really our game. It's kind of weird.
Well, when
Oh,
you
what
go
the
against
fuck?
Port Ontario defenders, anything's possible.
I guess I better add acrobatic finish to my shit, to my repertoire. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. What the fuck?
Not even
Just-
close.
Just let the ball come to you and kick it in, for God's sake.
Not even close.
Robo's the one who does that in all our sims. I guess I was trying to be like Robo. I was trying to BE Robo.
Ugh, it's disgusting. Absolutely gross. Oh, hammer.
Oh, there we go. There.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Worm
wow.
Worm takes it in the
Just
back of the
like-
neck.
Yeah. This is the time I'm most nervous in the games. Like when we went down 1-0 to Portland last week, I
corner.
wasn't nervous. If we're usually playing behind, I'm not as nervous. When we have a 1-goal lead, is the most nerve-wracking for me. So if Fort Ontario scores here, I'm going to go into super stress mode.
So a typical time during your sim. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got
Because
it.
this is what happens. I
Yep.
mean, there's no way we shut them out.
Oh, yes, there is.
Like, yes, there is. 100%. There's
The-
a chance at it.
Well, not in our sims. I think the very last sim we did was a shutout, and I was like, I'm going to stop right there. I wasn't going to sim anymore after that because I like to, stop on a winning shot.
Ooh, Rosca with the save. Rosca doing soccer things.
Where is Rosca today? Rosca must be sleeping still.
Oh, Rosca's definitely sleeping still.
He probably had a rough night, I guess. Oh, there it is. Shit. Oh,
Good
Yogi.
block.
Atta boy, Yogi.
Good
You
closeout.
just saved a goal. Yogi saved a goal.
Good closeout.
Yogi, only you can prevent goals. There's the long passes that we talked about earlier. There's another one. Now it's terrible. Oh, David Leathers breaking it up. Atta boy, David Leathers.
Interesting foul on Fort Ontario.
That was a foul on Diablo?
That was a foul on Diablo.
Piss off.
How so?
Right there. Kicked him.
It's ticky-tack.
Poor foul.
That's my cousin Smokey. David Leathers, Victor playing very well in the middle today.
Good to see that foul count 4-0.
At least you're winning something.
Yeah.
What again?
What the fuck did you put the wrong skill on me? Did you put acrobatic finish or something? I never do that.
I didn't put anything on you. You put it on yourself.
Okay, did you change it? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yes, we changed it so we changed everybody's stats and everything.
Yes, perfect.
So your progression actually doesn't matter. You guys are all just living in our simulation.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Pass
Well,
it,
I'm glad I didn't waste all that work this week then.
Well, welcome to the life of Sim Sports. All the hours. Up and over. A little high. Ooh.
Yeah.
No support to Wink there in the middle, it looks like, really.
That shit out of here.
Yeah, I know. Our 5 midfield game plan has nobody in support in the mid. It's super weird.
That's a good ball.
Yeah, it is.
Too heavy.
Except for you got slow ass Chris Lee.
What's your speed at, Chris?
Fat.
42.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What'd you do?
It's higher than 42.
It's not much higher, maybe 50.
I think it's 52, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, look at David Leathers.
Oh. David Leathers?
Yeah, that's all right. That's good. Good to hold on. We were offside. So.
Ooh.
I gotta tell you, our defense is playing a lot better today than it's been playing, which is
Foul.
Oh,
There's
yes, another foul.
That's a yellow
Is it
card.
yellow?
Who's it on?
That
Did
should
we get a
be-
yellow card?
Oh.
No.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Come on. We need a yellow card for this
Aaron
game.
talking to.
Damn it.
No, this wasn't the game for the yellow card.
Oh, that's right. This is the overtime or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess I lost that one. Unless Fort Ontario pulls it out here. Ray with the little cross, I guess. That was a little weird pass.
Kind of like a floater pass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just comical. I fucking hate this game. I don't know why I'm in this league.
I can't even laugh at it anymore. Like,
It's probably my fault you're in this league.
it just keeps happening.
It's your fault. Exactly, Yogi fucking Ray.
It's definitely my fault. Wink and I decided we wanted to make something, and we picked this game.
I don't want to make something anymore.
And Coco just got kicked in the balls.
Yep.
Dick shot. There's no Dick goals anymore. Mr. Dick Goal himself retired.
Yeah.
No.
I'm about to join him.
Oh. David Leathers is all over the place, man. David Leathers might be my man of the match.
Elsie went out and got pumpkins this morning with Michelle, and they went and got
Nice.
some cider donuts. So she's running around the house upstairs with the cider donut. That's fun.
She can be sugar loaded.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully she'll crash here soon for lunch or for her nap time. Whew. It was all quiet upstairs, and then all of a sudden I hear baby pound steps all over the place.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yep. Yeah, she's been walking crazy. It's ridiculous, actually. She runs faster than I do. Because I'm still broken.
How is your knee doing?
Better. I got another appointment next month to see where I'm at.
How long have you been in recovery?
We'll be close to a year. Actually, next week is a year since I tore it.
Well, when did you have when did you have surgery? Is what I'm.
Oh, April. Had it in April. No, we're good though. Disappointment should be the one where it says I'm 95% good.
So what is it, 6 months now you've been on the mend?
Yep. It's been fun. It's been
That's
a fun
good.
time.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, let's go. We're in the last quarter of the match. Let's see if Fort Ontario can grab a consolation goal and an equalizer goal.
Dude, listen.
I'll take a shot on goal.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
Yes, slog, yes, ACL. Oh, Freddie.
Oh, I can't believe Freddie passed. Oh, look at David Leathers with the shot. That was actually a good shot by him. Get that shit in there. There's Freddie. We blocked our own shot.
No,
Damn
you
it.
didn't. Quan did.
Oh, no. Who did?
Ricky.
Oh, okay. I thought he shot it into Robo or something. It's right here.
Yeah, Quan got it.
Oh, God. Okay, gotcha. That shit moves too fast.
Right.
David Leathers trying to get in on the offensive action. What's up? Ray with the cross there. Oh. Was that Victor? Yeah, Victor played well this week too. I do like Knox City's possession this half. It's a little surprising, but I like it.
Ooh, good tackle.
Right up to the point where we turn the ball over.
And a long pass to Toronto. 3, 2, 1. Not fast enough.
Get there. Yep, get there, Ray. Good job.
It's so fun that I can predict these plays now.
What am I doing?
Waiting for a clear pass.
And Robo. Oh, get it. Follow it up. There you go. Is that Freddie hat trick?
Yep. There's
Robo with the first shot attempt to set that up.
Cornwall couldn't push it out. He could only push it into the path of Freddie, who taps it in and gets his hat trick. Who gets the match ball today? 3-0. Knox City.
Again, just bad luck for Fort Ontario with the save by Cornwall right to Freddie.
Oof. No assist there.
No.
Freddie with a goal.
Robo should get one, but
Freddie with a goal in the 22nd, 43rd, and 84th minute. Knox 3, Fort Ontario no. I'm going to say with this result is going to bump Knox City to second in the table.
goal differential.
They'll be tied with Hearts on points, but goal differential will jump them.
What's your guys' goal differential right now?
3. So you guys will have 6. So you'll jump us.
Well, not yet. I mean, it's not over.
No, it's not over. But if I'm saying if result holds,
right,
it'll be 6.
And that's the first. So if we were tied on goal differentials head to head, the next tiebreaker.
I had it written down somewhere.
Yeah, I can find it.
From last year, it was like I think it's total goals scored.
Okay,
is the next.
I was
gonna
say because we split the games too. Because I was gonna ask you what the next one was anyway.
Yeah, I think it's like away goals scored or something like against the team that you played the tiebreaker with. I have it written down.
Okay. What did Robo say? Freddie's a ball. That's hilarious. So maybe. Oh no, Doug Burton, we're not going to score 5 goals, buddy. That's crazy.
I mean, anything's possible still.
Nah, we only got a couple minutes left.
You only need 30 seconds.
Oh, don't.
Here we go.
Oh, Come on.
Oh, gonna ruin Rosca's clean sheet. Come on.
Come on.
Do it.
Come
Do
on,
it.
defense.
Oh.
There you go.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Shit. I want Rosca to get a clean sheet. I don't know that he's had very many this
Come on.
season.
Keep it out. Keep it out.
Oh, here it comes.
Ooh, good
Oh,
tackle.
fuck.
Oh.
There it is. Oh, look at Worm.
Oh.
Dude, Worm and Yogi have been so solid in the middle there on the defense.
Oh, they're going to give him another shot. No, there it is.
Yep.
90 minutes
I'm over.
played here in Knoxville. Knox City 3, Fort Ontario 0. Dave, your thoughts on the 3-0 win?
Shocked, to be honest with you. We had only had one sim that was like this all week. Did not expect this at all. I definitely expected a 1-0, 2-1, or even an overtime game, and so I'm just kind of in shock right now.
Riley, your thoughts on the Knox City win?
It was a good game, and I was happy to see it was a scoring game. Not as much for Fort Ontario, which is a little bit of a bummer for them, but still a good high-scoring game. Fun to watch.
Chris Lee, your thoughts on the match?
Well, it would have been nice to showcase that we can at least compete, but it wasn't a thing.
And Wink, I'm going to ask you.
I just can't wait to get relegated. Maybe we'll have a chance then.
Get relegated into the league by
ourselves.
That's
maybe
by yourselves.
Maybe if we play ourselves, we'll score a goal.
Maybe we can beat Barton or Akinfenwa.
Nope, doubt it.
Doubt it.
I agree.
They have the GOAT, Akinfenwa, and they have the GOAT, Joey Barton, so doubtful. Group decision, I don't think there's any, Freddie for our Mill River Brewing man of the match. I don't think there's really anybody else that's potentially even close. When you get a hat trick, you're gonna be man of the match.
I think I do love. Go ahead, Chris. No, Chris, you go ahead.
I think we should give it to the entire Fort Ontario team for Knox City.
For what?
Giving the best scoring opportunities to Knox City.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, a lot of unlucky bounces and oversteps on balls.
When it happens over and 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 over again, week in and week out, it's kind of not unlucky anymore. It's just kind of normal.
Just kind of frustrating, though. It really is. It's right now, Fort Ontario is kind of in the situation that I was in the season that never happened.
Just call us the San Diego Mavericks and get it over with.
Ouch.
Frustrating. It's really, really frustrating. Freddie will be the Mill River Brewing man of the match. I'm about to ping out match 4 of the day, of the morning. We're in the afternoon now. Jeez, already. Where Riley, Portland, is going to be hosting London. Riley, talk about the week for you for game planning.
Well, I gave the rosters over to my game planning team of Log, and looks like he came up with a pretty good. It looks like he came with a good plan. So we'll see how it goes.
Wow, look at Cornwall with 8 saves. Holy shit.
Wow.
Get peppered. Yeah.
You say look at Cornwall with 8 saves as a surprise, and then I counter with, look at Cornwall having to make 8 saves.
Look at Cornwall's saves on the season. If Eagle would just tally them up, and I almost guarantee he's got double the amount of saves than any other goalie in the league.
I'm sure I will do that soon.
I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying I would almost bet money on it.
One thing I want to do is, if you see the website with the stats, it's just unorganized and a mess, and I need to figure out how to change them, move them around. That's all. So like all the passing stats are near each other, all the goal scoring stats are near each other. When that was my plan for tonight to at least try to figure that out at least. So yeah, we're heading to Portland and London for this match. Dave, what do you if you're Portland, right, bottom of the table right now? What do you have to do to get some points today?
Definitely not
I
doing
don't
that.
know that. I don't know that they need to do much
You
more
want
than they
to wear
normally.
yellow or blue, Riley?
Well, yellow is technically our home jersey.
Well, if you want to wear your home, I'll just change them to that. That's why I'll give you the option. I'll give you the option to choose.
Yeah, I like our yellows. I like the Bolt yellows. Right now, I need to either just make some more alternate jerseys or, wait for the season to end, which I probably will do.
And sorry, I'm going to go back to Dave. Dave, you were talking about Portland and
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think Portland needs to do much more than they've already been doing. They've been scoring goals. They've been coming out really strong. I think their biggest issue, and I think Winkler hit on this earlier, is they just need to finish games. And with a new team, that's something, it's a learning process, but now we're in week 11. It's time for them to step up. And I can see them today coming out early and finishing and stealing a victory from London today.
Wink, I'm going to have you hit on London side. Bottom, almost to the bottom of the table. What do you got to do if you're London to gain some points and get off the bottom end of the table?
I'm a fucking terrible person to ask that.
Why? Because you
give the game planning to somebody else. Why? I don't know.
No, I was like, why a terrible person to ask that? That's what I was asking.
Yeah. I don't know. You go look at the website and you can see our 6-game losing streak, and I'll let you know that's why.
Got it. One key stat that pops out to London for me, Chris, is the -11 goal differential. What's London got to do to what London's had 2 5-0 losses this year, I believe, or at least one. I know that of.
Well, it doesn't help that London's had a goalkeeper come and go. It doesn't help that they've had a couple players leave that were starters. They can find a little bit of consistency on that. That'll help clean some stuff up. And then on top of that, you just got to play to your strengths.
Eagle, London lost 5-0, and 2 weeks later lost 7-1.
Oh, that's right. The 7-1 to Miami, correct? Miami. Yes, that's what it was. I knew it was
5-0 to us. Then they won 5-0 or 5-1, and then they lost 7-1 to Miami.
Yeah, massive goal shift differential right there in those 3 weeks. Well, let's head out to the pitch for this match: Portland versus London.
Benji. Gonna punch people today, literally fisticuffs. Extra snacks after the match in the locker room for each yellow or red card today.
So I've updated the Knox City match on the website.
I like Benji's arm sleeves. Those are almost like the sleeves that I'm supposed to wear in the SFL.
Yeah, well, you can't.
I know.
Portland in a 3-5-2 this week, which they've been in for the last few weeks that I can remember. Trummer and Herb Sessions out on the outside midfield for Portland. London in a 4-3-3. Knuckles and AJ Stryker holding the back with Liam Stark, the newer keeper, in net for London. Guy Clausen leading the line.
Let's see Guy get a hat trick today.
fun. Portland in their Bolt yellow and blue support colors going left to right in the first half. London in their red currant and whites going right to left. Ooh, Tomas. I'll take the shot.
Thomas just isn't. He's not goal scorer minded right now. He had 2 opportunities to at least get a shot or make something happen in the box, and he chose to give it the pass both times.
Yeah, he's more of a passer than a scorer right now. He's working on it to get a little better on the goal scoring, but it's a slow process.
That it is. I didn't hit on a couple of the pick the winners from the past games. Knox City, Fort Ontario. Knox City was 57.9 to 41.1 or 42.1 for Fort Ontario. This match has got 59.6 to 40.4 in favor of Portland. So far, all of the matches are right around that 60-40 range for the pick'ems.
We'll see if that continues to come true for us like it did for Knox City.
Ooh, good ball in there.
Fun guy.
Oh, he tried to lead Chad just a little bit.
I think I would have rather seen Guy just
passing
work
back.
it forward and take the shot.
Yep.
Jesus, quit passing it back. You.
I was about to call on Dave, and I just saw in the message where he said he'll be right back. I was like, no wonder why it's been so quiet. Dave isn't here. Bill Cherry, recently awarded SSF Ugliest Man in the League award with all of the pictures updated to the website. Congrats to Bill Cherry. And good work on a stylist from Riley Quintero.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's tough work keeping a man looking like that all the time.
Tough work hitting him with an ugly stick every week.
Well, it's not a stick, more like a bat.
Ah, the ugly bat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or the hammer, one of the two.
one of the two. But just something more than a stick. It'll have a little more substance behind it for his face.
Got it.
His level of ugliness.
Ooh, Rob, that's
Oof. Got out.
counter.
No, get it out.
Oh.
Outside our field. God.
Ooh, good tackle. Or are they going to call a foul? They are going to call a foul. Oh, don't quick free kick it. Oh.
Yep, he did.
I hate that.
What did I miss?
Riley
A
does.
quick free kick.
Oh my god!
Oh, get away.
A quick free kick and maybe a London goal.
Wow.
How does that pass get all the way through untouched?
Ooh, is he going to get it? No.
Oh, go long, come on. Oh, my God.
Eagle, you're muted.
I'm not talking.
I'm just saying you're muted by the Greg Soto.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Greg Soto.
I want to just appreciate Greg Soto because I need to go to the bathroom. So thank you, Greg. I will be back in 5 minutes.
Good timing, Greg Soto. So I missed a free kick by Riley. I missed that. London had it look like an open shot and passed up on it, and that's pretty much it.
Well, London had the free kick.
Yeah,
And
they took
London,
right after that
took a
free kick, they also missed that wide open.
Oh, gotcha.
they
gotcha.
took
across the middle.
they took a quick free kick. They didn't.
Oh
do
no!
a
They
set
didn't
up.
set up or anything. It was just.
I
quick.
hate that. Oh, and there's is Freddie playing for your team now?
Every
Yeah.
team has that one person that
They
really just
do.
loves to kick from so far away,
Right.
and they have the goalie for it, or they have the leg for
Sadly,
it.
Wow.
Fort Ontario, who has that person just doesn't decide to take those shots, though.
I mean,
We don't know why.
two of the 3 people did today.
I hate those. I hate short little passes in the corner.
So do I. This is why I really, really, really want to consider shifting games to a different game.
Because why?
Because if we shift over to Football Manager 2022, you'll have more control of the game planning, especially like you can actually design set piece plays. We'd lose some graphics because it's not they don't have the best graphics.
Right. Are they
but-
considerably worse than this game, or are they okay?
I don't mind them, to be frank, personally. But it's different because it's designed to be a simulation game, right? And with that, your players throughout a season, the longer they play together, actually get to know each other and can form bonds and play together, play better with each other and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just there's so much more to just adding attributes like that would be beneficial to a league like this. You just take a step down in the graphics department.
Okay. I mean, it's something to look at. Hey, it gives us more strategizing options as well too. It sounds like it could
It would make this game's strategy portion look like a kiddie pool versus an Olympic size pool.
Okay.
Yes, this is a simulation soccer league.
So if but the thing that's been holding back even discussing that is how about is the graphics difference, the gameplay difference.
Me and Eagle have been going back and forth on it. He thinks we'd lose some people with the graphics difference. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal. We're waiting to see what the 2022 engine actually looks like.
Okay.
The game comes out in a couple weeks.
I linked a picture in chat to a graphics from Football Manager 2021 in-game. As a note, that is Football Manager 2021, not 2022. So it might look a little better next year's release, but
You can also mess around with the camera angle and stuff like that too. That's super zoomed out.
Maybe we should do kind of throw it up on Twitch and test it and let people look at it and see how it looks. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look at it.
It might be a good idea just to see how it looks.
Yeah.
their only thing to note is there's going to be a lot of retooling that's going to have to be done also.
Not really.
Isn't there a lot of different stats? Fire
There's a converter from PES to Football Manager.
Ah,
Okay,
so
then.
Wow.
someone's already done the work.
Even easier.
That's yeah. Thank you to whoever that person is.
Yep.
Also, Eagle, your 5 minutes are up.
Good. Okay, I'm here with Elsie. If you hear her baby scream, it's definitely not me.
It's probably not. It's probably Eagle.
Definitely not me. Say hi.
What's up, gentlemen?
Wow!
I was expecting it. Wow, Elsie has a really deep voice.
Elsie's got a super
Wow.
deep voice.
Wow, Elsie hit puberty really early. Shit, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
God.
Hey Frank.
Glad to finally be
Frank,
a
what's
part
up,
of the
Frank?
broadcast for a change.
Frank,
Good
go
job,
away.
finally.
Wait, we have another person here. Okay, now I'm gonna go pee. Now that Frank's here, you guys have fun.
Wait, so this just in: Frank makes Wink have to go pee.
Everybody doing good?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're doing
Other
great.
than I'm
doing
pissed
okay.
off. Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Eagle.
it's okay. It's
Did you
fine.
see your game, Frank?
I saw the highlights. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
Okay.
Mike all sent me a message saying,
Aw. I hear it, Elsie.
Say hi.
Elsie said all. Mike all.
She said, "I got it." Go,
Mike all
Michael.
said it must have been a practice game since he scored.
Can she hear us, Eagle?
No, I've got my headphones on,
Oh, okay.
but she's got the microphone right in her face. So if you hear like baby or
Yeah.
movie noises, I might mute myself for a couple minutes while she's gonna unplug my microphone.
No worries. So yeah, Frank, you guys won. Sure. What was it? Was it 2-1 or?
2-1, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh,
Ooh, good save.
God,
Good save.
come on.
Good save.
I gotta say, Portland definitely not coming out the way I thought they were going to come out today. By the way,
Well,
but
it came out neutral. And
Yeah.
if we're going to score fast and quick, we need to come out
aggressive. Yeah.
aggressive.
And I gotta say, London looks a little sloppy or lethargic or something. There's a lot of chances that they've seemed to have to go after balls and have not done it.
Yeah, it was it's been a actually interestingly slow game from both teams.
It has, especially after the excitement of the first two games.
I know, this is a disappointment.
Okay,
Portland.
Freddie.
What's that?
I said, okay, Freddie. 3
I thought our
goals,
game was going to be
hat-trick.
slow.
That was a great header. Nice and down, and then number 11 gets kicked in the
Yeah,
balls.
ball stop.
That's Joey Phillips. 1 star, Joey Phillips.
1 star, and now 1 ball. Joey Phillips. Holy shite. Oh, now here's Portland with an opportunity. That was easy.
That was a nice. That was still a nice look. Like it shows a couple things. It shows he's got the intelligence to turn the defender. It's also shows that he's got the ability to find an open lane. That could come into play huge here late in the game.
Send it to him. There you go.
Okay. Moss, kick it. Come on.
For those of you wondering about college football, Tennessee's up 27-3 over Missouri in the first quarter. Just thought I'd throw out some more Tennessee news to everybody.
Yeah, Georgia's up on Arkansas 21-0.
Is it first quarter in that game too?
Yes.
Yeah. The other game I was. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Frank.
Georgia just blocked a punt in the end zone.
The other game I wanted to see how it was going was I think Texas and TCU are playing right now too. That looked like it was going to be a good game on paper.
I like the pressure that Portland puts on and sending it forward instead of getting it to the box and passing it backwards.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
it's
back.
only when we're on the attacking side. When we're on defensive, we like to pass it back and back and back
Yeah.
and scare the crap out of me when it sits right in front of our goal for 5 minutes.
Welcome to this SSF ownership life, RQ. Holy crap!
Well,
it's
it's more
terrible.
for me because I'm the goalie as well. So
It's double for you.
you know, it's even double. Yeah.
Yeah, none of us were dumb enough to do that, bro.
Yeah. Well, I thought it'd be smarter because then I don't have to worry about my goalie ever leaving.
Yeah, how's that feel? How's that feeling right now?
You know, it's feeling. We're at 0-0 right now, so it's feeling.
It would be a good question to ask London Knights how the difference is, considering Portland Condors, the owner, is the goalkeeper. Well, London Knights they're on their second goalkeeper this season.
Thank you, David Leathers, for the update. I don't know if Eagle's back or not, but we 0-0 halftime, equal possession. Go ahead, Eagle.
No, I was going to say, yes, I am back. I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Today I was trying not to be rude on a Saturday afternoon. Portland 0, London 0, 45 minutes. Riley, your thoughts on the 45?
It was okay, but disappointing that we've come out as neutral. And, it's nice that we've had 4 shots and they've all been on target, but only a couple of those have been a real look. I know the last one from Log was just straight up on the goalie, so that didn't really have a good chance of going in.
Dave, your thoughts on the 45?
I do like the fact that all the ball strikers are putting the shots on target, making these goalies work a little bit. Like Riley said, a couple of them not so great. But to be honest with you, I'm a little surprised at 2 things. Number one, Portland not coming out aggressive like they have the last few weeks and trying to put a lot of shot ups and some goals early on. And number 2, just how lethargic London looks. I don't know if this is a time zone issue. I don't know if they were partying last night because we have Saturday morning games instead. But London looks very slow to the ball, very sluggish, and they need to wake up or I think Portland's going to take this game.
Chris Lee, your thoughts on the 45?
This was a pretty equal fight on both sides. I feel that it was a little hard to kind of watch, but both teams are just trying to make something happen and not getting a whole lot done.
Frank, your thoughts on the 45?
I agree with Dave. On London coming out lethargic and sluggish looking. Not the same London team that I've seen in the past few games. And what I do like is the fact that Portland, like I said earlier, sending the ball through and moving it up, and they're just a step away from getting more shots than the 4 they have.
Wink, your thoughts?
I'm just surprised this game's still 0-0. London had some clear-cut opportunities to get an easy goal. At least 2 of them. Didn't capitalize. Portland's had some runs that looked promising that just petered out. I don't think 1 goal is going to be enough to win this game. I think whoever is going to take it home has to score 2, at least, in this next half.
And I believe I hit everybody. So let's head out to the pitch for the second half. London in their red current tops, white bottoms going left to right. Portland in their bolt yellow with blue side stripes going right to left in the second half.
Frank, you have the Georgia game on?
Yes.
Okay, I've got the Tennessee game on, and David Leathers has the Texas game on, so we can all stay updated perfectly.
All right.
Oh, God. When's the Florida game?
6.
That's the only game we care about in this chat. Okay.
Yeah, too bad Tennessee didn't play like this last week. Holy shit. Oh, there we go.
Not even close, though.
No, that was way over.
I like the attempt.
The cross was great, but Tomas needs to get up in the air a little bit more. Get above that ball.
You guys are going to see some weird shit in a second, so don't be alarmed.
Don't be
I'm already alarmed now.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dream inside a dream inside a dream.
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
I love
It's
it.
picture in picture within picture.
Ooh.
Oh, what is he adding? Are you trying to put me on camera, Wink?
No, he's going to grab the scores.
Not in the morning. Oh, he's going to put the game on.
Game scores. Love it. Love it.
That's hilarious.
Button is it?
Control,
No?
I believe. Or else Alt.
What are you trying to do, bro? Shift is for that. Look at this. We aim to please everyone in this league.
They can't see it yet.
We aim to please only those who can see it in this league.
You can only see the hidden charts.
Except for
Can you go?
Yeah, right. Wait, if you hit the arrow, will it pop the other one up, or does it just rotate them?
I don't know what it does because on my screen it looks different.
Hmm.
Like I don't see Tennessee on here.
No, right. So open it up to the right a little bit and hit the arrow. No, your other right.
I can't.
There you go.
I can't hit the arrow, dude.
Oh, you can't hit that arrow?
No.
Okay. I was like, because that could make the scores rotate.
Run.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Or maybe you have to do it before you clip it. Maybe that's what you have to do.
No, I can't interact with that.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Tomas beats the keeper, but beats the post.
Speaking of post, I need to add some curl to my shot. Might not hit the post.
I think so does Tomas, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, Tomas just needs to work on his finishing at this point.
I think if Tomas actually had that on target, London would have had the save.
Probably. Man, is this going to be a 0-0 going to overtime game? This is going to be terrible if it is.
I really hope not. I really don't
somebody's
want
gonna
that.
pull it in you.
Someone's got to take a goal here sometime.
I'm not feeling very confident that we're going to see a score
I know why
anytime soon.
it's not showing. I think I know why it's not showing that.
Because they're not a top 25 team.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, is it only top 25?
No, because I can't click on it. I can't click on the web browser to put in just NFL. Right now it's top scores.
Mm.
Grab a screen capture and shrink it down.
Then I always
But
have
that
to
doesn't,
shut
it doesn't
off.
keep it live. That won't keep it live, though, yeah.
Man, you can't get that past Ashley's hair.
Right?
The best throw in the SSF.
Yeah. Well, one of the better defenders as well.
Definitely. She's up there.
Although I got to say, we called her name a lot in the first half of the season, not so much the second half.
Ooh.
Oh, don't click it. Don't click. Oh, what do you... Oh,
You're in such a good position to let that stop and
I hate
take
that.
it.
Well,
I hate
And
that.
turn it over.
Oh, man. That's the second one of those we've seen this game. Rough,
Dennis-
rough.
Just a quick update over here. Tennessee up 28-3 beginning of the second quarter. They are crushing it in the first quarter. It's quite the opposite of the game that I'm watching on this screen.
yeah, I know. 0-0. 60 minutes
0-0.
in. God. It's just nonsense.
We're at the 61st minute, still 0-0.
London, I mean, dude, what is it just me or does London just not look like themselves at all? And listen, not that they've been great all season, but they've had flashes of greatness, and today is not one of those flashes.
Someone's got to take a shot on either side, like just on the top of the 18. Just go for it.
YSC because we talk about everything. They're DC Glatt.
That's Thomas. That's Thomas.
Oh, is that Thomas? Oh, because we talk about everything, bro. You know that. Come on. Shit, we talk about parenting. We talk about drinking too much. We talk about
Here we go. Here we go.
Come on, cross.
too late now.
Couldn't get it. Couldn't find the lane.
Come on.
You got Jason up top. That's not Jason.
Log up top.
Yep.
Lenny kicks a lot.
No, Portland's just
Controlling the possession right now, trying to break down this London defense.
what offense are you running? RQ.
We're running. Oh God, I don't even know.
Through the week, you do so many sims, you forget about what you really ended up with.
Yeah.
So many.
Moss.
There might only be
Ooh, nice heel pass.
there can maybe be more in the future.
Arkansas just missed a field goal.
Good. I got a Wink Slate covered part of both screens on me.
Thank you.
There you go. At least we can watch that one.
Hamas.
Shit. No.
Come on.
I mean,
Come on.
Portland is easily just trying to break down this
Yeah.
defense right now. Pass, and as I say that, they give the ball up.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't even know why. I don't even know why I do this anymore.
It's frustrating whenever your guy passes it forward and then he turns around and passes it right back to the guy who just gave it to him with a guy on his back.
Wayne, can you just choose the SEC and that'll pull up both games probably? Oh, there you go. Oh, you just had them right there. There you go. Oh, I forgot Michigan, Wisconsin was on too. A lot of decent games today.
Big game tonight in LSU.
Who are they playing?
Auburn.
Ooh, that is a big game.
Ooh, yeah.
Yuck. Auburn. War. Yuck.
I mean, if we're talking about all sports, I'm actually happy I get to go watch a hockey game tonight.
Oh, are you? Wait, you going?
Hockey. Wait a minute. We can't talk about hockey in here,
Are
Thomas.
you going to a Kraken game?
No, I'm going to a Portland Winterhawks game.
Ooh, sick name, Winterhawks.
Winterhawks. That is kind of a cool name.
Yeah, the Kraken tickets are way too fucking expensive.
Shocker. Oh, there it is. There it is. What a terrible.
Go.
Wow, that
Let's
was
go.
a bad play by London's defense to
go.
put the ball in that
Tomas.
location, allowing Tomas a simple tap in.
Wow. Speaking of
you
simple tap in, Wayne, thanks for putting up those scores.
Do what I can to serve all of you.
Wow, this is a terrible, terrible fucking giveaway.
Yeah.
Second giveaway like that
God.
we've seen today.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a great play on
Oh,
Tomas's
God.
end to push in and be like, I'm not letting you get that ball for free.
At least he fought. Yeah, he fought
First
for
off,
it. So he got it.
Tomas loves to push in.
Oh, God.
In other news,
73 minutes.
In other news, that was
Portland.
also his off foot. So I'm happy it went in.
Well, I mean, it's an off foot. If you're 6 inches away from the goal line and you don't put it in, you should probably retire.
Yeah, well,
I
Hey,
think
just-
you never
one of my
know.
friends from Elmira, I think his kid could have put that in from that distance.
You know who couldn't put that in? Chris
Me.
Lee's character.
Oh.
I can do it in real life, though. Don't worry.
Doubtful. If there's no video, I don't believe it.
hey, just for the record, if this score stands, Portland, I think for the first time this season, correct me if I'm wrong, will be out of the 8th spot.
Yes,
Does that put
Portland.
us in the 8th spot?
No, London.
No, London.
We still have work to do, boys.
And,
It would actually.
oh, you will drop to 7. No, Portland will jump up to 6 because of goal differential, right?
Yes. Yes.
We're just trying to play AC Miami in the first round of the playoffs.
And upset them.
Sure.
Your one big win of the season.
That would be a huge win.
Dude, Greg would lose his shit.
Oh, my God.
Um,
Well, I'm happy the prediction paid out for me.
You picked Portland? You picked your own team in this game?
Oh, of course.
I think I picked you as well, actually. So I think I'm 3 for 3. Oh no, wait. What was the first major game? It was Hearts and
Osier.
that's the one I don't. That's the one I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I picked Knox City.
I know I picked Knox City, so happy there. I picked myself for this one. I'm positive I picked Bossier City as well.
I picked Barton in the first one. I just don't remember the Hearts and Maple. I think I picked Hearts and Maple because they were playing at home. That was too close of a game, so I took the home team, I think. And then the Eagle fucked me over. London, I think they're trying to lure Portland to sleep right now. I think that's what they're doing.
Well,
They lured me to sleep.
We did the dumb thing and went down to passive. So
yeah, and they're
I'm a little
aggressive.
scared.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a little scared because I would be more happy with one more goal. 'Cause
That 85th minute's coming up. That's when something happens.
I'm a little scared right now.
Oh, Missouri just scored a touchdown. Damn it. Ooh. London really.
Ooh,
Oh, there it is.
There it
That's
is.
what I was scared of. That's
No
why.
goal
Wow.
in the first half, and we just got 2 goals in about 10, not even probably 10 minutes split.
No, it was 10 minutes split.
Oh, God, see,
yeah.
trust your instincts, Orange.
1-1. William Davidson with a goal. See if there's
That was what I was scared of.
Benji with the assist. One. 7 minutes left plus stoppage time. Ooh, good finish.
Wow.
It ain't over though.
Nope.
David Leathers didn't like the Badger score up. I don't know what it was. It was 10-0, wasn't it? That's not terrible. Wink, are those scores going to update? Oh, there it is. There's another one. Wow.
Yes, let's go.
Wow.
Response
Thank
by
you,
Jason
Jason.
Mongolis.
Told you, 85th minute, something's going to happen.
Wow. Do I dare say 2 garbage goals by Portland? I mean, both of those were just.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not even mad. These were not amazing goals, but I am happy for them anyways.
Hey, some goals are better than no goals. The defenders will tell you that.
Well, yeah, that's
Let's
why I'm
check out
happy
the
about
cross.
getting the goals.
I mean, it was a
The
good
cross.
It was a good cross. Bad first touch, but I mean, tapped it in. So there you go. Just
Yeah.
tap it in. Just tap it in.
I missed who gave the assist in. Tomas. Yeah, there was Tomas.
It's who is that right there?
It was Tomas.
Is it? That's why
Yeah,
he's saying.
but
That's why he's saying in the chat that cross dough.
Yeah, but I don't know if it will be an assist or not because the London player did touch the ball.
Did he?
He did. It looked like he did.
I thought he hit it with his chest and then kicked it in, but
85 minutes in, Portland 2, London 1.
what a response!
Quick response. A quick throat punch right back at London from Portland.
All right, can we get one more and ease my nerves just a little bit?
Up by 1 is the most stressful part of this game.
Well, up by 1 and in passive is the most stressful.
While they're aggressive.
Yeah, well, they're aggressive as well, so it doesn't help at all.
Although here they come on. Oh,
Right there in the lane.
I think he would have been offsides anyway. How's that Michigan score looking?
It's a great question that will never get answered.
Good. Ooh, up and over to no one.
Too hard.
Ooh, it's
Actually,
Oh,
David-
got a free corner out of that.
Oh my god.
What a
Come
bad
on, Jimmy.
play.
What are you
Hey, there you
doing?
go. 10 to 0.
10-0, there you go. David Leathers, we need a TCU Texas update, buddy. All right, well, Portland got out of that jam.
Georgia's up 24-0.
Not really. Back possession.
most likely last attempt here for London. Probably be 2 minutes of extra time, I would think.
Yeah,
Yep.
there it is.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Come on.
How you feeling, RQ?
Still nervous. Just waiting for this extra time to click away.
Just get out of there.
Keep giving them the ball. If we could just, hold on to possession, I'd feel a little better. but
Oh,
keep
here we
giving them the
go.
ball.
Here
Nope.
comes London.
Go away.
London
Go away.
calling.
Go
London
away.
Bridge. Will it
Fall
collapse?
down. It's gonna fall down.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
I feel
Get
a
away.
goal. I'm feeling a goal right
Nope.
here.
Nope. Come on.
Oh, damn it.
Out. Yes.
Oh, don't do it that way.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god. No. What are you doing?
Wow.
Clobber
Wow.
that to the other goal.
What are you doing?
And touchdown volunteers at the same time. What a climactic 30 seconds. That's what she
Oh my
said.
god.
Wow.
Portland,
Oh man.
Portland 2, London 1 in this match. Mongolis with a game winner in the 85th minute. Riley, your thoughts on the 90 here?
It was a slow build up to the last 30 minutes of excitement. That's about it. I mean, both those goals were gross. They were not clean goals. They were a little gross, but I am happy for them and happy to get the win today.
Dave Axis, your thoughts on the 90?
Yeah, I agree. The foreplay was absolutely fucking terrible, but the climax was great. I think that, especially there at the end where we thought we were going to get a little extra something. It didn't happen, but way to get it all the way, take it all the way down to the end and put at least a little bit of excitement and suspense into it.
Chrisley, your thoughts on the 90?
First 45 were kind of there. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And as the games went on, it just started getting a little more active. And both teams finished pretty strong. As Dave mentioned near the end, it more or less was anyone's game. We could have had London scoring again to tie it up, but almost happened, but not quite.
Wink, your thoughts on the 90?
I'm a very bad person to ask about this. But
yeah,
I was right. I was
busy doing
so
stuff in
busy
the
doing other
background.
stuff. But what did I say? What did I say at halftime? One goal is not going to be enough. You need two. And they got
it
two.
wasn't.
And they won.
Frank Wade?
This is we were talking about how it was kind of a sluggish game, kind of boring to watch. But looking at the highlights, this game could have been 4-3 either way, with some of the shots that were taken and the goalie play early. It ended up being an exciting game, especially with that last 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, and you can see that.
Either goal by Condors had an assist.
Yep, as I thought.
Nor did
it was
they
touched.
need one.
They did not need one. So let's swing it back. Dave Axis, who would be your Mill River Brewing man of the match, player of the match for this match?
I think it's got to be Tomas. Tomas had a goal and an assist, so I think it's got to be if they give him the assist. I missed it on the replay.
They did not give him the assist.
They didn't. Well, I'm giving him the assist, and I'm giving him the nod for player of the game or player of the match.
Chris Lee?
I had to give my nod over to Jason Mongolis because he had the game-winning goal, and I put more emphasis on that than the first goal by Tomas. So, Jason Mongolis.
Frank Wade.
I say Mongolis also with the game-winning goal. If the assist was given to Tomas, I think that Tomas would be.
You can give him the assist, Frank, just like I did.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, it just won't show up in the stats, that's all.
But it'll show up in your heart.
In my heart. Okay, well, if I can give him the assist, then I'll go with Tomas.
You're going with Tomas, then? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll go with Tomas.
Okay, Wink, who are you going with?
I'm going with the homegrown player from Fort Ontario, Mongolis.
Mongolis. Riley, who are you going with?
I'm going to go with Mongolis just to show Wink what he was missing out on, giving me Jason for the season.
Ouch.
Shots fired.
And it goes to me, you gotta love having an even number of panelists. I'm going with Tomas.
Oh, shit. So the game's going to decide.
So the game's going to decide who the Mill River Brewing man of the match is going to be. I think that last goal from Mongolis wouldn't even have been there if Tomas didn't scare the defender into allowing.
We gave a great cross. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah, he did have the first goal, which sometimes some teams can say is actually the hardest goal to score in a game, is that first goal. So I'm going to go with Tomas for my player of the match.
3-3. Let's see what the game says.
Eat shit. That's what it
On
says.
goal.
Look at both 7.5s.
Both
though.
7.5.
Both
though,
7.5s. That should be co-player of the game.
No, there's no co-player of the game. That's like giving a participation trophy. There's none of those around here.
Oh, I thought that's what Port Ontario gets every week.
Oh.
That was a good one.
What's our next game?
That was a good one.
Let's see.
Wow, I gotta be, dude. RQ doesn't seem very grateful to you, Wink, for giving that player to you.
Oh, I am very.
Nor for pushing him up to the forefront in the expansion bid process.
Oh my goodness!
Sounds like somebody's on their way to get revoked.
Is there expansion relegation?
So much relegation.
What does this ban from league button do?
Don't worry, I can unban. It's okay. We're good, Riley.
Okay, thanks, Eagle.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm gonna ban Eagle first.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh well, it's been fun, guys. I guess.
Yeah.
Wink's banning me. It's been fun. Let's.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Hey, dude, you're muted half the time anyway, so it's not like people are gonna miss you.
No, it's true.
Instead of you're muted, we'll give 2 million channel points, and if somebody hits it, they can ban Eagle.
Ban Eagle.
Ban Eagle.
Well,
even better.
Oh god.
That's a lot of points, and you know what? I'm okay with that. We can do that.
All right. Well,
You heard it here, folks.
I gotta get out of here. Got
Hey,
some things
Riley.
I gotta do this morning. I was just happy to catch my game, watch that win, and get in for a couple other games.
Perfect. Enjoy, and we'll chat next week.
Hey, guys, I got to go. I'm going to have to go pick up my daughter.
Okay. Good chatting.
Glad I was able to participate a little bit.
Later, bro.
All right, guys.
Coming to the last match of the day, AC Miami versus the Illawarra Bears. Dave, we got to ask, can anybody beat Miami? Or can anybody stop Miami, slow them down?
Okay, let's look at history. First of all, Knox City got beat twice by Miami this season, but both times in the 92nd minute. So yes, people can hang with Miami. Teams can hang with Miami. And obviously, Bossier City beat them, so teams can beat Miami. The problem is it can't be done on a regular or consistent basis. And until we start doing that, they're going to continue to run away with things. Can tonight be a game changer? Maybe. The Bears beat us, and apparently we're the second best team in the league as of today, and they whooped our ass 4-1. So can they do the same thing to Miami? I don't know if they can, but I sure hope they can.
Sure hope they can. That says everybody in the league. I am glad Doug Britton's starting his count until my banning in the chat. Wink, if you're like same thing, what are you expecting out of this match?
I'm doing research in this match, actually. It's gonna be interesting. Did you guys see what the Bears did?
Oh,
What do you mean what they did?
I believe this is the first time this season that
They're gonna have
Kyoto Soda will be type marked.
oh,
Interesting. I was just talking about that in the first match. How we haven't
That's
been doing
why
that.
I had a little giggle when you said that because I knew it was coming.
Wow.
But yeah, so the Bears are trying to take Kyoto out of this game. So, first off, the Bears actually do it? Can they type mark Kyoto out of this game? And if so, who's going to step up?
Yeah, but that's the risk you take. And this is another reason why, because there's so many teams that have more than one person up front that's really good. Hollywood, Sully, even Mark Mello as of lately, they can all score. Greg Soto scored last week on a set piece. I don't know that just marking Kyoto makes that much difference.
Chris, your thoughts on this match?
Well, I think it's a very heavily sided game for Miami. They are the clear favorites by a long shot, but Bears take out a win here. I think people start talking. The Bears have been one of those teams where anything can happen when you play them, but more often than not, they come out on the wrong side of things. But if they take away a win here, I think people will be talking.
Let's head out to the pitch for AC Miami versus the Bears.
You know, the Bears have 4 regulation time wins, and they sit in the middle of the pack, so it's not like they're a slouch team. So
there's no teams that are like really slouch.
Unless you're Fort Ontario.
It's not a trait. It's a defensive advanced tactic. Just correcting you.
Correcting who?
Eagle. He's talking about Hog in the chat. Nobody. I don't believe. This is the first time somebody's actually type marked this season.
I think I did it.
There's been man marking.
Oh, maybe I man marked.
I don't believe there's been type marking.
Correct. There hasn't been.
It's snowing, right? Says Doug.
Man marking is one player marking one player. Tight marking is whenever you touch the ball, people will collapse. AC Miami 4-3-3, normal that they have been running for a few weeks now of a variation, and the Bears coming out in a 4-3-3 as well. Brody in his second match in net for the Bears. Stinson and Thompson out wide for them.
So difference between tight marking and man marking. So man marking is like basketball where you play man to man, right? You have that person and nobody else. You're going to play that person when he comes near you and get to him. Tight marking is when Kyoto Soto goes into a zone, the person who takes that zone, they're going to man him. When Kyoto leaves that zone, the next person's going to step up and man him. And it's going to change based off where he's located on the pitch. Those players are going to look to press in tight and mark him and alternate the marking based off that. So it could pull people out of position.
In week 2, man mark Hugo with Andre Lyon from Frank Wade. And then mine says Mark Settings. So which one is that? I had Yogi on Caladino and Worm on Winkler.
That is regular man marking.
Okay.
Yep. AC Miami in their light blue kits going left to right in the first half. The Bears in their black, white, and reds going right to left. One thing that I like, Wink, about the Friday night footy is, I get to have a Saturday afternoon back.
What are those?
I don't know. I have no idea. But it's nice we can go out with like Elsie, and not
right.
I'm not down before her first nap and out up after her second nap of the day kind of thing. So it's kind of nice.
No, I get it. I do too. And we can have Friday night footy next week. It just will start at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's not happening. I mean,
I'm down with that. I'll just nap it out in the evening and I'm
yeah, that's not happening. West Coast people would probably love it, but
yeah, right.
Dynasty would love it. Australians would love it, but yeah, you don't want me falling asleep.
We could be the SOF, the Sleepover Federation.
The Slumber Party Federation.
Ooh, follow from, is that Mello? No, yeah, it's Mark Mello. Follow on Mark Mello. One thing, though, I mean, if you want to spend 10,000 channel points, you can say Eagle go to sleep next week. That'd be fine. Then I'll just leave.
There you go. David Leathers, thank you for the update. Tennessee's up 35-10. Frank's gone, so we don't have a Georgia update. But what's the in-game question on this game?
What do you
How
mean
did
you
that
don't have a
not go
Georgia
in?
update? The Georgia, it's on the screen.
Oh, wait, you just did it then, didn't you?
No, it's been there.
It's been there.
No, I know it's been there, but it hasn't changed, just like I saw the Tennessee one hadn't changed. Oh, there it is. Fuck.
Oh, there it is.
That marking's working really good, by the way.
Oof.
Yes.
Holy shit, man.
Yep. That took long.
Holy shit.
What was the...
Yeah, it was like, mark me all you want. I don't give a fuck.
Actually, I don't think there is one for Miami and the Bears.
Oh, okay.
No, there's not. That took long. Nice
Wow.
counter. Oh, good pass.
That
Great
was
pass.
Beautiful pass.
Up and over. Is that JQ? That's JQ. Yeah, that's JQ.
Look at that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Man, Kyoto's like, mark me all you want. It does not matter. Oh, look, he's predicting he's going to get 2 goals today. Did you see that?
Yeah. 9 minutes in, AC Miami strikes first. And with that goal in the 9th minute, that is the fastest goal of the weekend. So if you picked AC Miami, which 14 people did pick AC Miami, you'll get that point.
It's actually surprising.
I almost feel like I either picked AC Miami or I picked. No, I think I picked Duck City for that actually.
Well, we almost had that first minute goal, remember?
Yeah.
It was off the post, I think.
Unfortunately.
No, yeah, for us. Fortunately for you.
Yeah.
I would have rather seen it go in.
Hey, just as Miami scored, Tennessee scored again. It's now 35-10. So Tennessee kicking Missouri's ass.
Maybe that's why it's
like
not on there anymore.
Because it's a blowout. Well,
Yeah.
Georgia's a blowout.
They're also a ranked team.
I'm surprised Texas Tech is on there unless you just went. Oh no, I see Big Ten. That Michigan-Wisconsin game looks like a snoozer. But back to Miami, dude. If Kyoto gets 2 goals while being marked, what do you even do about that?
Don't mark them.
Nothing you can do.
I mean, the irony is, you asked us about it in the pregame, and we're like, oh, well, they've got Hollywood, and they've got this guy and that guy. Fuck, I guess we should have just said it doesn't matter. They've got Kyoto.
Well, I mean, the issue with type marking is everybody gets a chance to mark him, right? And if you're a defender and you don't have the marking skill unlocked, you're going to be worse. You're going to be worse at type marking and regular marking than somebody who's not, right? So if he switches from somebody who's really good at marking to somebody who doesn't have it, it could open up some of those windows for him to score, which might be what we saw.
Right, and then the problem with the other marking is it takes the defensive guy out of position and gives the opportunity to another player to score. So the whole marking thing is kind of screwed, if you ask me.
It's
a double-edged sword. It either works in your favor or works against you.
Thank you, John Madden.
I was going to say.
welcome.
And if you score more goals, you win the game.
Thank you.
Well, you see, all you got to do is get the ball into the net. That's it.
I know, or hit it off the post like the Bears just did. That's 2 goals the Bears could have had already. It's going to be another game of Miami squeaking by.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised they scored before the 71st minute, to be honest.
Right?
But the Bears won't back down. They're going to bear down.
I'm going to step away for a second.
The Bears will keep fighting.
They better do more than just fight.
Go fight!
Ooh.
Good.
Oh, that could be nasty.
Jeepers creepers.
That could be nasty. Of a giveaway. They just need to control a little bit of the possession. They don't want to go too far in the attack early because we all know Miami will just pounce on that on a counter-attacking goal.
For sure.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, like it. Like the effort.
acrobatic finish.
Like the effort. Like the effort.
Have we seen a goal like that this season that actually went in the net?
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I
did.
Not a bicycle kick, no.
I remember posting something. Hold on.
I mean, I've seen some in Sims, but I don't remember seeing one in a game.
I've seen volleys, but not bicycle kicks.
Yeah.
A volley and a bicycle kick, two different things, but yeah. That's what I remember seeing, at least one of those. Excuse me. Stinson. Dynasty's, playing very well in his new position out there for the Bears in the last few weeks, ever since Twin Screw Son decided to retire.
Yeah, he has actually. Both teams playing neutral right now. Things have kind of slowed down, going back and forth a little bit.
Yeah, the pace of the game, this middle part of the game always seems to slow down at times. 4 teams. You don't want to. I mean, you can't go crazy all 90. You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to hold off on that or anything.
Well, it makes sense for Miami because they've got a 1-goal lead. But if I'm the Bears, I need to step my game up a little bit.
Yeah, you need to control the ball. Try to break down that AC Miami defense. You want to try to get Gunny or Mateo Privato out of position to try to sneak a through ball in for Zeke.
Yeah.
It is.
Unless, oh, sorry, go ahead, Wink.
I was just going to say, it's a nice day outside.
It's not here.
It's not like Portland. I'm sorry, Portland. It's not like the Bears haven't had their chances either. They've had one off the post and another one that looked like it partially went in the goal. So they've had chances.
I'm about to say they definitely have had their opportunities. Let's hope that they're going to get more than that, though. It just would not be good that their opportunities end there within the first 5 minutes.
That's true. I'm sure they'll get some later in the game if they're still down 1-0 when they go to aggressive, but it might be too late by then.
Yeah, because it could be 2-0, 3-0 Miami by then, potentially.
Who is Nusswonger in the chat? Anybody know? I don't recognize the Twitch username.
I don't either, actually.
I don't.
Just wasn't sure if they were new or not.
Wink, we were talking about bicycle kicks and if anybody's had one this season. And
I haven't pulled any that were saved.
Not to my knowledge.
It says Sully had a crazy one, but I think that was a.
I think it was a volley.
A volley one, yeah.
Yeah, it was a half volley.
Yeah, it wasn't a. I've only seen a bicycle kick in my Sims where I think actually it was Robo or something like that or something.
Yeah, well, actually, ironically, Robo had one this weekend against Fort Ontario in Sims.
Yeah. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
How about doing them in the game, Robo?
Yeah, fucking Robo. We give you plenty of opportunities.
Fucking Robo.
How can Robo do him in the game if Freddy's a ball hog?
Fucking Freddy.
Fucking Freddy. Fucking Robo. Fucking Freddy.
Bunch of ball hogs.
Yep. See, now you know what I have to live with. That's why my goals are down so much this season.
Yeah, it's not the fact that you just decided to take a new role.
That's why my goals are down this season too, because your team's a ball hog.
Exactly.
I mean, if that's the case where we're going, that's the reason why I haven't scored either.
Okay. Blame us for everything.
Fuck Knox City. They're getting
Fuck Knox
relocated
City.
next season.
That's right. Fuck Knox City.
Fucking Knox
Fuck
City.
yo couch.
Relocation.
Yeah. Well,
Forced relocation.
forced relocation. It's gonna be what? Where you forcing us to locate to?
Fucking Alcatraz.
I was gonna say Greenland.
The Alcatraz inmates. Bum bum bum.
The Alcatraz convicts.
The Alcatraz convicts, so that you guys can have a jailbreak.
Heyo.
You guys can go fucking Nick Cage on the shit.
Oh God.
What a great movie. Good
Oh.
play. They can't solve the final.
They needed that extra pass. They needed that extra pass right there.
Or a one-time
Oh.
shot.
Spin.
Well, I don't think he had him on his hip the right way, but 27 was wide the fuck open. He could have just tapped it to him.
Yeah, Frank Castle was open. Play the wing. Yes.
No.
Nope.
Way to kill the momentum on that.
Oh,
there it is.
Oh!
Woo! Good try.
It was there. It was there.
It was, yeah.
Good ball.
Get a weighted pass on that. It might stick.
The worst thing that the Bears could do right now is give up another goal to Miami before the half. A 2-0 hill to climb is just not what you want to do against Miami.
No, not at all. That would just not be fun.
Badger.
Oh, Badger scored a touchdown? Well, what are you going to get? Probably 1 minute of extra time here?
Yeah.
Or additional time?
Yeah, that's it. 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Man, they really need to keep Miami out of the net right now. Am I taking the whole thing?
Oh, corner. They're going to get a corner. So they will get the corner before halftime.
Oh my gosh, Becky. Thanks, Becky. Thank you. No.
There it is!
Oh my! What'd I just say?
Is that the first defense? No, it's not the first.
Wow.
Goal.
Albert, begin.
Ooh,
Goal.
the running man.
Goal from your left back.
The
Goal from
running
your left
man.
back. Ooh, that's not what. That's yeah.
That's just the worst thing that could have happened. Like I
Let
said.
the goals begin.
That is not what.
How could you forget about Rugen's goal last week?
I know.
What was that? A
was
bicycle
great.
kick or something?
No,
What
it was
are we
just a
talking
header.
Oh.
I asked if Begin was the first defensive player to score. I forgot
Oh,
about
gotcha.
Rugen. He's so small, I forgot about him.
He's easy to forget about.
Ooh, 45 plus 2. There it is. Halftime here in Miami.
Wow, that close. Fucking Miami.
Miami 2, Bears 0. Dave, your thoughts on the 45?
Fucking Miami. That's my fucking thought right there. They score late in halves. They score late in regulation. It's becoming fucking irritating. And the one thing that the Bears could not do was give up that second goal before half. And I'm calling this game right now. I don't even know why we're going to play the second half.
Chris Lee, your thoughts on the 45?
Well,
All right.
Miami's doing Miami things more or less, just a lot sooner than we would expect. Usually we expect this out of the second half from them. But, Dave, the reason why we play the second half is because anything can happen.
Yeah, we
Bears
don't
could come
want.
out and score 5 goals.
Yeah, it's not going to happen today.
Well, we also don't want to be a stover, so let's. Wink, you got any thoughts on the 45? 45 right out to the field. I like it. Second half here, the Bears are in their white, reds, and blacks going left to right. Miami in their blues and blues and blues, and with a little yellow going right to left in the second half. And the pick the winners on this one is 86. No, that's the wrong one. 82.5% in favor of AC Miami Azul.
Did you mention the last two games?
I did. That I did. You might have stepped away.
I don't remember.
It was the last two games were Fort Ontario was 58-42. Oh, there's a goal. There's a goal. Zeke. 2-1. Bears strike early.
That's surprising.
Hey, you remember how I said anything can happen?
Yeah, like Miami coming right back and scoring another goal.
I mean, that could happen.
Yeah.
Eagle, did you say Fort Ontario had the edge in the pick'em?
No.
Against Knox City?
No, Knox City did. Who was the assist by? I missed it again. Darn.
Chad Stinson.
.48 minutes in now. 2-1. Bears crawl back.
Stinson got that assist with a low cross out wide.
See if Bears can, continue to pile the pressure, momentum potentially in their favor right now with that quick goal. Let's see if Miami can pull it back towards their side.
If the Bears even tie this up, I will be in complete fucking shock.
Ooh, gotta get rid of the ball. Got to get rid of the ball. Dave, what do you got to do the rest of the day? College football?
Yeah, I got a lot of college football watching and a lot of college football doing, I guess.
Ooh.
Oh. That's pretty much going to be my whole day today.
Nice.
This is another good opportunity for the Bears to tie it up. They're not going down without a fight.
No, they are not.
Speaking of college football, Eagle, real quick, we now have 22 teams in the All-American Coaching League. There's only 2 spots left, and we will be completely full. Just an FYI.
Nice. That's fun. That is really fun. 54 minutes in. Excuse me. Feel like momentum right now is shifted to the Bears a little bit. For at least this first part of the second half.
No, I agree with you. They got the goal, obviously, and they've held that momentum since. And I think part of it, too, is Miami still staying passive right now, but more importantly, the Bears staying aggressive.
Yeah, Bears need to get that second goal. If I am playing on the Bears, I want to try to get that second goal before that 70th minute mark, 71st, 72nd minute mark, to where AC Miami just decides to just stop playing around with teams.
I agree. Anything after 70 minutes with Miami is you're playing with fire at that point.
Yeah, you want to, you don't want to be on the attack. You want to be probably passive or like neutral at that point with a tied game.
I mean, if they can get one here in the next, 13 minutes or so, maybe a miracle can happen.
Good win back. It's a good win back. They're getting their opportunities, though, the Bears.
I love the way they're pushing the ball for sure.
Yeah. I mean, last time Hughes had a ball, he swung it in. It was just missed. Zeke just missed it in that first half.
Yeah, think about if those other goals went in earlier in the first half. Fuck. I mean, we'd be looking at the Bears up 3-2 right now. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely. Finn saved the ball on his line.
Yep. Oh, Doug Britton, no, I'm eating pizza.
Oh, wow, it's almost 2 o'clock. Jesus. These streams are, like, long. Crazy that people stream, like, this long 5 times a week or, 4 times a week. It's crazy. It's a lot of work.
I don't know. It's different.
Lots of work, I feel like, for some people.
It's their job, though. Like, they make more money than you doing it.
No, Albert, begin. I'm muting myself while I'm chewing.
Oh, I wasn't talking about a certain league. I was talking about other, like, free leagues. The amount, that's all. Just a long one.
Are you out of your mind? I think the Bears come back in this. I think they tie it up.
I agree.
Ooh.
Not with a play like that from Dynasty, though.
I forgot to mention that Tennessee's up 42-10 now.
Thank you for that in the update. Ooh, that's a bad throw. Yeah, so bad throw.
Crazy Canuck, I have the same issue, especially in movie theaters. It drives me up a fucking wall.
Or the ones that sit on their cell phone the entire time during the movie. Ooh, good tackle. Good tackle, Wiseman.
That too. The worst part for me, though, is in between previews when it gets quiet and somebody's like rustling with their paper or shoving their mouth full of fucking popcorn. I just want to punch them in the fucking face.
Hot. What a throw. Long throw. That's a long throw right there. We're getting to that time, Dave. We're getting to that time. We're in that time now. AC Miami counterattack goal time.
I think Bears have maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then that's it.
I think we're actually going to see a Bears goal coming up here.
LOL, 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 LOL.
I'm serious. I think we're going to see the Bears score or a late goal to tie it up.
LOL, all caps, exclamation mark.
Can you start rolling on the floor while you're doing that?
With a helicopter?
Only if you put me on camera.
Okay, deal.
Offsides? Offsides.
You know what, though? If this ends up 2-1 final, the Bears got to kick themselves in the ass for the 2 goals they could have had earlier in the game.
I agree. Yes. I mean, maybe not both. I'll give him one of the two. I'll give him one of the two. But definitely, ooh, there's a foul.
Even just the one could have sent them to overtime.
Well, speaking of free kicks, with the Bears, you know, they've got a good free kick taker. He's got a goal on the season. I believe, right, Wink?
Sure, yeah. Yes, he does.
There's another one. Oh.
Oh, hey, look. It's tied. Weird.
But it wasn't over the 2 to 3 minute mark that Dave and I said either. So, ooh, free kick. Bears 2, Miami 2. All I can see here is a Miami coming off a passive, which is not going to be good for the Bears.
Nope. And they snuck that in right before I said, what, about 3 or 4 minutes to the 73rd, 74th minute?
Yep.
And they snuck it in. And the second, was it 72nd, I think? I didn't say it. Wow.
Yeah, Finn had no shot.
But you're right. Now all you've done is awaken the fucking beast for the next nearly 20 minutes in Miami.
Yeah. 73 minutes played, 2-2, Bears, Miami. Ooh, both now going for it. Both on the attack. You know, the Bears have definitely had momentum here in the second half. And just capitalized with a beautiful free kick goal there from the owner, Patrick Sandwich.
I love that we have both teams aggressive down the stretch here. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, another corner. Another corner.
Ooh, goal line clearance.
Oh.
That was Matteo Pavato, I believe, with the goal line clearance.
That was fun.
Let's see what they do off of the counter. Ooh. A little sloppy right now, I feel like. Everybody's just going for it. There was a lot of errant passes.
That's what can make it fun, though, and open something up.
In either direction. If he gets there, nice.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, oof.
Good outlet. Good win back, though. Oh, look at Mark Mello. He's finding the hole. He had the hole. Ooh, Sully.
Sully.
Why'd he pull out?
Yeesh. A lot of good takeaways in the last 2 minutes, right? All at midfield, back and forth.
Yeah, we're coming up 85 minutes here. 5 minutes left. 2-2 Bears, AC Miami. 2 first half goals for Miami. 2 second half goals from the Bears.
Bears have definitely made this more exciting than I anticipated.
Yeesh.
Oh.
Hollywood with a free run.
Here we go.
Oh, good save.
What a save.
Good save.
I don't like that shot attempt at all.
Low outside of his foot.
Yeah, I didn't like that. He fucking should have done a wind up or something.
Went low.
Get some fucking power. Yeah, but get some power behind it. Fuck.
Yeah, low and away. It's the hardest spot for a goalie to get down fast enough, though.
A little too heavy.
45-10, Tennessee up at halftime, FYI.
So you're playing a high school team?
Missouri.
High school team?
Frank Castle's team?
No, Syracuse isn't on our schedule.
No, Syracuse only plays D3 schools.
No,
Orange doesn't get the joke because he's not
Yeah.
in the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he had it.
Oh.
I think he hit. Is it a corner? I don't know. No, goal kick. Goal kick.
First and only overtime game?
Wait, did he shoot that off his own guy?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I thought 7 got in there, but I guess not.
Hit Kyoto right off the back.
That's bad luck.
prep school.
Bears may have one chance.
They're gonna give anyone a chance here.
Nope, we're gonna go to extra time. I
I
think.
cannot believe we're going to extra time. Yeah, this is crazy.
Well, we're over the minute. Here's.
They're not calling it.
Oh, here comes Miami in the 92nd minute. Why does this sound familiar?
Oh.
Nope, there it is.
Uh,
Oh, fuck.
There.
Oh,
it is. They
he should have
call it
shot
there.
that. He should have shot it instead of passed it.
There it's called. Miami 2, Bears 2. Dave, your thoughts on the 90 headed to extra time?
Holy shit. And I'm shocked. And I think advantage still Miami. But good for the Bears for, making the second half exciting and close.
Yes. Chris, your thoughts?
I am very excited that the Bears pulled off a 2-0 second half to tie it up. And just kind of goes to show we keep playing because anything can happen.
True. Wink, let's head out to overtime. So extra time here in the Simulation Soccer Federation is 30 minutes, 15 and 15, no golden goal. AC Miami with the ball to start in their blue kits going left to right. The Bears in their black, white, and reds going right to left here in this first half of extra time. We haven't had an extra time game in a while, have we? I feel like.
We have not. It's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah. And we've had, one or two games to penalties this year? 2, I think.
Yeah, not many.
Wait.
Unlike last season, where
We had 2 that went to penalties?
we've had at least, I think there's been 2. I know that Fort Ontario and Hearts of Maple game 1 went to penalties. I know that. Nope, just the one. Just the one game. Just the one game. Ooh, good save. Good save.
Yep, Crazy Canuck. That was Hearts and Maple's game last season for sure.
Oh, I would say 85% of the games went to penalties last season for Hearts and Maple.
But it technically 0% did because that didn't happen.
Correct. See, Dave, you're starting to figure this out. Finally.
Didn't happen for you.
Finally. Starting to figure it out.
I still remember that 5-0 win.
Yeah.
That's the thing I remember most about last season.
I remember just being frustrated and hating the game and wanting to just break everything.
Actually, I remember quite a few things from last season. That was one of them for sure, but me throwing my fucking headset on that bullshit Detroit game and you throwing your fucking pens when we almost came back and beat you in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, the Pens. I don't think I picked those pens up yet. I think they're still in the corner somewhere.
I mean, we didn't deserve to win that. You dominated us for like 85 minutes, and then we scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes to send it to overtime. Or PKs, whatever we did.
Yep. Frustrating. Absolutely.
PKs last year, I think, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely frustrating. Ooh, good ball.
Wow, Portland. I mean, if Portland wins, it helps us a lot, so I'm cool with it. I have a hard time seeing it happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I have a hard time seeing Portland in this game also.
Don't you, Wink? I know. That's why I said it's not going to happen. Ooh, oh, right in the dick.
I mean, the fact that it's not golden goal helps, I think. Ooh.
Yeah. I do think if
I agree.
I do think if golden goal is an option, though, that's where we would have started.
Yeah. I could agree with that.
On it, but it's not even an option. So, she out.
It's not an option in the game?
No.
No.
No,
I thought
it's
it
not.
was.
No, not an option at all.
I would have been 100% okay with it too.
What's up, Ray?
One of those moments.
Got here just in time to see the end of the last game.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray.
Fucking Ray.
Fucking Ray. She's got home, Dave. Leave her alone. Jesus Christ.
Hey, she knew there was a game today.
You don't know her life.
You don't know her. Why are you even talking about her?
Because we're friends. and we helped her out last week when we beat Vancouver.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that did help us a lot. Not gonna lie.
I think it helped everybody because everybody doesn't really like Vancouver.
Well, if we win today, we're guaranteed to win the division. So.
Oh, I forgot about that. There's games today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, just add that to my fucking list, I guess.
I think you play at like 10:30 at night.
Oh, that's right. I did. We play, I think, the first game on Sunday, technically, right?
Yeah, it's like 10:15. Yeah, Albert put it 10:15 for you tonight.
Yeah, so it'll be.
That's a late game.
I'm killing you, bro. I'm trying to prioritize here. I got to do this shit, then I got college football stuff to do, then I got to worry about that later tonight.
45. Yeah, 15 minutes done with the extra time. 15 minutes left. You know the deal. Right back out.
If Miami wins, they still get 3 points in overtime. Does that clinch the league does that clinch them the number 1 spot for the playoffs?
They haven't already.
No, because they're only 7 points ahead of us on Hearts of Maple, and I think there's 3.
It depends on your game in hand still.
Well, no, because even with 3 more weeks, everybody else still has weeks 12, 13, and 14. That's 9 points.
Yes, but you have 12 points potentially.
Right. Right. Oh, so even with my game in hand, it wouldn't even. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
Your game in hand is what needs to happen.
Gotcha.
So, Glory plays at 10:15 on SFL Twitch. Los Angeles plays at 9:50 on NXT. So FTF.
Right. Our game will literally go into Sunday.
Yeah, probably. For Eastern time zoners. And then I get to wake up super early tomorrow.
Or what?
I think there's an F1 race, isn't there?
No.
No? Oh, I can sleep in tomorrow.
No. Bad. That guy, that would have been a good pass, but he stopped for some reason. Oh, here comes Miami.
Ooh, Oh, good tackle.
Wow.
Good tackle.
That was a great tackle.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
Ray,
Hey,
I will
hey.
change your schedule whenever I want to, whenever I feel like it. How do you like that?
Ray to free agency confirmed. It'd be interesting to see, so the end of this match, the losing team though does get a point for making it to extra time.
Correct.
That's something. Yep. So some people are aware of that.
But it stopped. He got it.
Ooh, he didn't jump high enough.
No one else wants fucking Ray. Let's see if the Bears.
Ooh, Hollywood run.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. What'd
He's
I
not
tell
gonna
you?
One-on-one.
He's not going to screw it up twice.
Oh!
And he does. He shuts me up again.
Hollywood Mason with a one-on-one opportunity, and the goalie makes the save.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about red balls earlier, but those are some big balls on that board.
There they are. Wow. Yeah, so the
Huge save.
Bears with only 1 point doesn't help them. With 3 goals, or with 3 points, they could jump to 4th.
Well, at this rate, it almost looks like we're going to go into a penalty kick shoot-off situation where the winner will unfortunately only get 2 points.
Yeah, that doesn't help the Bears either.
It helps.
I mean, they all help. It helps. It helps, but it doesn't move them up. Is what I meant.
Yeah, it definitely helps whoever's trying to get above Miami because
Yeah, that would
The
be us
most
and Hearts
point-
of Mabel. Yeah.
the most they'll only be able to get is 2 instead of 3.
Don't forget,
Forgot about-
Buck City still has a game in hand.
That too. That's huge.
It is.
It's up to 3 points.
That would potentially, if whatever the game that is against it, we were to win it, would still be 4 points back though. Potentially 5 or 6 or 7, depending on what happens here. Oh fuck! Here we go.
Has an opportunity.
There it is.
There it is. There it
Fucking
is.
Sully. Fucking Sully.
Sully Richardson, 118th minute. I'm going to say this. There was no way that Brody was going to get, come out on top 4 times in the match on one-on-one situations.
No, you can only go. You can only go to that well so many times.
Yeah. 118 minutes in. AC Miami doing AC Miami things like normal. Taking the hearts of teams out at the end of the match. And the assist from Kyoto Soto.
Kyoto with a goal and an assist.
Yep.
Who had Miami's other goal?
Albert Begin.
Oh, Albert did. That's right. So we got 2 minutes.
They got, there'll be, sometimes there's not really extra time in extra time.
What a heartbreaker for Portland
Probably
after
be one.
going back into this game, though.
Yeah, 1 minute. For Portland? It's not Portland.
Or Portland. I'm fuck the Bears. Sorry.
Da Bears.
The Bears.
Oh, there's foul, but they're going to play
Oh,
advantage. They're
yeah.
going to play advantage.
Oh,
Who's going to lose that?
that's it.
Oh, extra
Ball
time.
game.
So, game is practically over.
Wow.
Game, set, match here in Miami. 3, the Illawarra Bears. 2, heartbreak for the Bears. Greg Soto doing Greg Soto things and somehow cheating the game to get late goals like he normally does. Dave, your thoughts on the 120-minute match?
Right there, that goal was a difference maker. This goal right here that did not go in, off the post, off the goalie, that was huge. But 2 things. Number 1, you got to be disappointed if you are the Bears after coming back to tie the game, only to give it up with 2 minutes left before you went to PKs. On the flip side, nobody really gave you guys much of a chance to hang with Miami, and you did. So there's a little bit of positive there you can build on starting next week.
Chris Lee, your thoughts on the match?
If I'm the Bears, I am ecstatic about that second half. And now we just want to take that to the next game and continue. They put up a great fight. They didn't let Miami score in the second half, which is where we tend to see them get their goals. But you do got to look at that first half and try and figure out why you let Miami score there. But outside of that, it's a great game overall.
Yeah, Wink, your thoughts?
No, I'm impressed with the Bears. That was a fun game to watch. Look forward to seeing more of that. Miami being tested doesn't happen often, so it was nice. I if I'm the Bears, I'm not gonna hang your head. Brody turned out phenomenally in goal today. Being so young as a keeper and doing what he did today, it's nice. It's impressive.
Yeah, so thank you for bringing it. Like, I'm going to tie that right back in. He is my player selection for Mill River Brewing. Man of the match is Brody, the keeper for the Bears. Wink, who would be your Mill River Brewing player of the match?
You know what? This game went into overtime, and I'm going to agree with you. I'm gonna give it to the losing team today.
Yeah, I agree. He came out on top of a lot of one-on-one key situations in the match who kept the Bears in the game. Dave, who would be your Mill River Brewing man of the match?
Oh, it's got to be Kyoto because he came right out and said, "Oh, you want to mark me? How about I just fucking score on you? And then later on, I'll even dish an assist for us to win the game." The game-winning assist plus a goal while you're being marked, it's no doubt it's Kyoto.
And Chris Lee, who would be your player of the match?
Kyoto got the assist on that last one.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's what we announced. I don't know what the official game said, but you can find out here right now, right here. Or actually in 2 more minutes.
Yeah, in the next one.
Yeah.
With that being said, if Kyoto was the one that kind of helped set that up, I would have to give it to Kyoto also.
There it is, right there.
Kyoto had some good offensive showings and never really let up too much. Being tight marked, scoring that early goal, then pushing this up to Sully, that's pretty good. I would have to give it to Kyoto.
You can't give man of the match to somebody who gives up 3 goals anyway.
It could have been 6 goals, 7 goals.
That's every game here in the SSL.
But more along the lines of the one-on-one key defending. I don't think that I have seen a goalkeeper be so successful on one-on-ones in this league like Brody was in this match. Most of the time, I'm going to say the strikers bury it. Goalies usually have no chance on a one-on-one. So it's tied, Wink, so we know what's going to happen. Kyoto is going to get the man of the match because the game does not like goalkeepers.
There it is.
Yeah, and a 5, yeah, exactly, because I don't understand goalkeepers at all in this game, or the player ratings sometimes in this game.
Well, if you give up 3 goals, you're not going to have a good rating, I think, anyway.
No, but it should take into effect everything else that we actually see. That's the problem. It doesn't show the game with one-on-one stats or anything like that. So this, do we have a link to the website in the Discord? Yes, Doug Britton. It is in the channel, one of the 722 channels, according to Charles. It is in the SSF Media channel there. So, Wink, overall thoughts on match day 11? Did Wink go away?
Good talk.
Wink went away.
I had a motorcycle outside my house.
Oh.
I think it's going to be an interesting end of the season. Looking forward to it, definitely.
Chris, your thoughts on match day 11?
Match day 11 was definitely one to watch outside of the Port Ontario game. But everyone played well, and it was fun. And I hope people enjoyed.
Dave, your thoughts?
Like every week, some really good matches. Most of them pretty exciting today. I would say even the one that we were making fun of for a while ended up being exciting at the end, which was the Portland game. So I like the excitement. The drama doesn't hurt, obviously. Mostly close matches. I think only one kind of blowout, if you will. And it'll be interesting to see what happens these last few weeks down the stretch. Miami now extending their lead to 9 points, where mathematically Knox City and Hearts of Maple are not eliminated from winning, but pretty much Miami would have to lose everything and we would have to win everything from here on out. So I think your number 1 seed is probably already guaranteed. But that middle bunch up between Knox City, Hearts of Maple, Bossier, and the Bears, 2 through 5 looks like it's wide open. So it'll be fun to see what happens here down the stretch.
Yeah, yes, I agree. It's going to be fun. We got a few more weeks left, and then playoffs, and then we'll take a little break to maybe do some international matches, start the qualifying for the World Cup during those down times. Probably won't be as consistent as we are now as, the Friday nights or Saturday mornings. But this is Eagle. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Saturday morning, afternoon footy. Next week, we will not be having Friday night footy again. I'm not starting a stream at 11 p.m. I will be miserable. And there's not enough points. No one has 2 million points to ban me yet. But just keep your eyes out this week for when we will be watching, and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Eagle out.